That's better. I had mute on. My God. I've been talking to myself for the last 15 minutes. I'm back. Oh my God. I had dude settings on. God, you missed. I had a fine intro as well that you missed out on. Mr. Connor, good day to you, sir. Those of you that have not subscribed to the Fuller's Figures YouTube channel, you're missing a damn fine yarn, so get over there. Hello to Mr. Josh. Trooper Zed, hello, sir. Michael Reed, of course, the leader of the Underpants Squad, is here. And no, this is not my vibrator. This is my lightsaber. I have been tending to my kyber crystal. Just removing, you know, you get those odd bits of fall off on the end of your kyber crystal. Damn annoying. So I've been tending to the old crystal, giving it a good rub for luck, you know. It's the Sith way. Mr. Josh, the Sith Care Bear. I also noticed a Lumiere, I believe his name is. Lumiere? Alamiere. Rather continental name for that good chap with the Holo Chronicles. Mr. Andy Lumiere. Or Lumiere. Rather fine chap. And I was just saying that the Holo Chronicles don't seem to be represented on the MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangout show. We pride ourselves at the Hangout for having a wide-ranging list of, and I'm going to use the word personalities because that's what they are, wide-ranging set of personalities from the Star Wars toy collecting community. And for there to be no Holo Chronicles representation seems rather a shame. The old school excuses could no longer be used. Those fine young men and women, or young chaps and young ladies from our fine school systems will be out when there's some holidays. Perfect time for Holo Chronicles to make their appearance in the MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangout show. Wouldn't you agree? Now, time for some games. That's twice I did that. I did that with the mute on. I must be. I am channeling my inner dude. All right. I'm feeling the Empire. I'm feeling Battlefront. I think we're gonna get a good session tonight. I've got a feeling. I've just set a party. I've set an open party so anyone can pop on. I've got a feeling we're gonna build up a bit of a crew tonight. Josh says, I think I'll drop a link for Pornhub. Yes. Really? Okay. Josh, the floor is yours, my old boy. My old China. In fact, Josh, my old China teacup. The floor is yours, old boy. Damn it, why are you going to work? You should be playing Battlefront 2 with me. We're about to go to Scarif. We can go crab hunting together. I know we're both fond of the old crabs. Be perfect. My ideal wingman for such a venture. Go crabbing together, old boy. Be just like the old times, just like back in the day. Right, this heavy's about to get leveled up by the looks of it. See who joins me first. See who joins me for a bit of crabbing. This game's already started. Already advanced. Bloody hell. Straight into a loss I'm sure I had here. Oh, shocking. Right. So how is everyone? How are we doing? When I'm not working, I'm either playing games or I'm buying toys, and I've just been buying toys. It's such a bad habit, isn't it? Stay away from Mr. Classic Toys on Twitter. Keep showing deals. They're my guys. They're my guys. Shooting my guys. I've just been buying toys. Josh, Mrs. Yes. Josh, you and I, kid. You and I, my old boy. Time for us to rekindle our partnership. Always successful when I'm wingmanning it for Josh. There we go. Let's get the big gun out now. I'm getting the big gun out just for you, Josh. Getting the big gun out. Who's in there? Someone in the woods. There's someone in the woods. There it is. It's out, boy. It's out, me old boy. The big gun's out. The big chap's out. Let's take some bets. Who's gonna be the first to join me on the Battlefront? That is. Who do we reckon? Who's going to be the first to pop on?
Watch out! We've been forced to retreat, but it's not over yet. We will prevail. Get ready!
Hey, Cat, how you doing? Special lady friends here. Cat! How the devil are you, Cats?
Our defenses must shift to properly face the rebel attack.
How's it going, Cat?
Positions marked.
God damn, Wookie. This Ewok's gonna kill me. God damn it. How are we doing? What day is it? How's everyone's week going? What day is it? It's a Tuesday. Tuesday? Not too bad. Not too bad. Not enough points of Vader. We're doing okay, I think. I think we're doing alright. How's everyone else doing? We're hanging in, I think. We're hanging in there.
Move on the target area.
Yeah, who do you reckon's going to join me first in the Battlefront? Let's have a little wager. I'm going to say Super John. I think he'll be the first to make his appearance. Leia. Let's come around. Let's come around and see if I can sneakily get Leia. She's sneaky. There she is. God damn it. Josh says my senior assistant. Oh, my senior assistant had a stroke last Thursday. Jesus. I've been covering his shifts. Oh, my senior assistant. Oh my god. 90 hours. Good god. It's crazy. That is crazy. This goes Boba. I'm sorry to hear that. That's bad. That's not good. He's gonna be okay. Good. Yeah, that's not good. How old is he? How old is he? Fire a few missiles. 35? Shit. 35. My god, that's not good. Is he a big guy or is he a smoker or? But still, I mean, I smoked at 35, but it shouldn't be that unless he's. That's crazy. That's too young. That's worrying, isn't it? At 35. Jesus. God. Yeah, that scares me, that is. 35. Yeah. He's Finn? Oh my god, it's even worse. Don't recall that piece before. That was great. Gotta head in. See you later, Josh. See you later, dude. Take it easy, man. Look after yourself. Who's that? He's shooting me.
Maintain the area.
Shooting me. Look after yourself, dude.
Get behind me. Move it in.
Bloody Lando. Smooth as anything, any old Lando. Smooth bugger, ain't he? Yeah, smooth bugger.
Our defenses have broken and the rebels have carried the day. Ours is the painful shame.
Trying a new innocent smoothie drink. It's called Wonder Green. Apple, pear, cucumber and matcha with vitamins. Now, I like in the apple and the pear. I could do without the cucumber and I have no idea what matcha is. So, it just tastes of cucumber to me. Oh. Actually, it tastes better than it smells. It smells of cucumber. Strong of cucumber. And cucumber doesn't really have a massive smell, does it? It's kind of like a watery, like an off water smell. It's not what you want your water to smell like anyway, cucumber, but I have no idea what matcha is. Ugh. Where are we going? Kessel. It's Kessel. Who's going to be the first to join us, Salacious? Who do you reckon? I think I've developed cat. I think I'm addicted to iced coffee now. I keep buying in these cans of it from Costa Coffee. I've literally got a fridge full of iced coffee. Oh. I think Sunny. Michael's going Sunny. Good shout. Could be Sunny. If he's not working, could be Sunny. I like my water to smell like Guinness. I can't drink Guinness unless it's got Ribena in it. Oh, you're gonna kill me now, aren't you? Yeah, I've walked myself into that one. I can't drink it without Ribena or blackcurrant juice. It's gotta have a red top on it. I'm afraid. Red top Guinness or yeah. I need fruit in everything. I need fruit in everything. I need lime in lager. I need blackcurrant in Guinness. I need orange in vodka. I need lime in rum. I've got an obsession. I've got a fruit obsession, I think. Citrus, a citrus addiction. I know. I'd probably get lynched in Dublin, wouldn't I? I'd probably get lynched. Well, I'll get lynched anyway, wouldn't I? Let's face it, if I turned up, I'd get lynched anyway, but... How have I been removed? I haven't even started. How are they removing me? I haven't even bloody started. You can't remove me for something I haven't started. What the France? Go back in. Go back in. Going back in. So I bought a few toys today, as I was saying. Couldn't help it. I've bought a couple of things. Dagon's confusing me with his comments. Dagon, he's confusing me with his comments. I get confused easily. His comments are confusing me. I had to send back my I received in the post today my G.I. Joe swamp sled with Zartan, and it was all busted up, so I had to send that back. So that was gutting. That was really disappointing. So I've actually got to go to the post office, not just to send people's packages off, but I've actually got to return a toy. I've never returned anything in my life. But it cost me 50 quid, so I've got to return it. It's all broken. So that's annoying. But I have managed to get a couple of Marvel Secret Wars characters today. From, you know, the old 1984 ones that I collect. I've managed to get Falcon. It's the old style Falcon. And with his wings, with his fluffy wings. And what was the other one? Wolverine, I think.
The rebels are attacking this battle station.
And then Mr. Classic Toys has just shown me a bloody sale that's on in HMV.
On our defenses.
So I went on to HMV, and there was a sale, but the only figures left, I'm going to get lynched now, were the Eternals Marvel Legends figures at £7 each. I already had 3 of them, so I've just bought the others. I don't know why. I kind of didn't really... I thought the film was okay. I don't really need the Eternals figures. I only bought Angelina Jolie because I liked her boobies. So I thought, right, I'm just going to get Angelina Jolie. I'll have her boobies, and that's fine. And then in that Sunner sale, I found the Superman one, whatever his name is, the one that was kind of like Superman. And then the little girl that fancies him. But they had the others. They had the others on sale at £7 each. So I've just spent 40 quid and bought the other ones. I don't know why. I'm gonna get lynched. I don't really want them. Like I say, I just wanted Angelina Jolie's boobies, really. But I've got all of them now, apart from I've got Icarus and Sprite, yeah, and I've just brought the other ones, apart from the big alien one and the other one with the nice boobies, the one from Quentin Tarantino, the Spanish girl. What's her name? The one with the big snake in what's the Quentin Tarantino and George Clooney film where she's dancing all naked with a big snake? Her. Anyway, I haven't got her. I need to get her. Crow and Ajax, they're the ones I'm missing. I don't know why I got the others, but they were cheap. Well, Angelina Jolie wasn't. She was full price. Salma Hayek. G-Force, how you doing? And did you come in? How you doing, G-Force? How you doing, G? Yeah. So that's a thing. Anyway. Just Till Dawn. What a great film. What a great film. When he's like,
The rebels believe they have the upper hand, but we shall prove them wrong. Get ready.
when Quentin Tarantino's looking at Juliette Lewis, and he goes into a bit of a trance, and then in his head, she looks up at him and says, "Hey, what's his name? Like Julius or something?" Or I don't know. He says, "Hey, Julius, would you like to?" And then she asks him to do something rude, and then he sparks back into life, and she didn't really say that. And he goes up to her later on, and he said, "That thing you asked me to do later, I'd happily do that. I'd happily do that for you." That's crazy. Does anyone else know what I mean? That's a crazy film, doesn't it? So how is everyone? G, how you doing? Juliette Lewis in Natural Born Killers. I love that film. Me and my mate went to see Natural Born Killers when we were at high school. We were in high school, and we both looked older, so we got in. So we came out of the cinema and we were like, right, we're gonna go and kill people. I mean, we obviously weren't, but we were just jacked by the film. This awesome film. It's got an awesome soundtrack as well. Really cool soundtrack. We didn't really say we were gonna go and kill people. We were just kind of joking. Never had those thoughts. But Julia, yeah, Natural Born Killers is awesome. The bit where they're in prison and it turns into anime, and yeah, like, oh, there's also a crazy bit with a snake bite snakebite is really crazy. Really crazy. Dagon, how's it going, dude? How's it going? Dagon, you keep leaving cryptic messages. I don't understand them. My brain's too small. You left me a really cryptic message. I didn't understand it. Thank you for the messages, but I was confused by the last one. He's on my side. He's on my side.
And you will achieve victory. Prepare for new orders.
Oh. I just saw him dead. Dagon, you have to explain this one to me. Hold on a minute. Let me find it. Because I did not understand it. Haha, that's the point. You're confusing me. Don't like to be confused. What did you say on the last one? I think I'd said I don't understand, but... what's this? No, I have responded. Oh, what's going on? Anyway, you left me a confusing messages. Just read it and I don't know. No, I'm not reading it. I can't find it. Anyway, I didn't realise Dagon, you had a YouTube channel. I found your YouTube channel. Dagon's got a YouTube channel. Go and subscribe to Dagon. Go and give Dagon some love. Go and subscribe to his channel. Give him some love. Get his sub count up. Get his view count up. He's a good lad. So yeah, Salacious Rum Killers. What a great movie that is. Great movie. The whole snakebite scene is crazy. And then they start tripping out. And here we go. Here he is. How you doing, Sonny? That's a great movie. The bit where they're in the diner and she's like dancing and listening to music. That's crazy. Thanks, Connor. Are heading out for their wedding. No more oogling. Oh no, the oogling's over. It's the end of an era. You need a new special lady friend to oogle. Blackmail is fun, but you provide the fun, so no need. Blackmail is fun, but you provide the fun. I don't know what you're on about. Why are you on about blackmailing me? Will you be around in 30 minutes? I will. I will. I'm doing an all-nighter, Sonny. I'm doing an all-nighter today. Please tell Dagon to stop talking about blackmail. He's freaking me out. I don't like that talk. Anything but that. I don't like blackmail. Don't talk about blackmail. Yeah, I will study. I'll definitely be playing. I'll definitely be playing. That's the joke. Oh, to YouTubers to YouTubers that take great care to hide their anonymity. I'm not getting the whole blackmail thing, so let's move on from that. Ghosty! I appreciate your support anyway, Dagon. And Dagon's got a great YouTube channel as well. He's a good collector, so go and give him some love. How you doing, Ghosty? How you doing, sir? I hope you're doing well. G4 says, I do need a new special lady friend. Does Cat want me to move? Listen, if I was in the States...
What a disaster.
I've said this before, it's true.
Now have a foothold on the station.
I'll be moving to Colorado. That's where it's at. There are special lady friends in Colorado that collect toys, watch Star Wars, and you're just down the road from Ghosty as well, so you can go and hang out at Ghosty's house. And it's going on in Colorado. And can't you get the old can't you get in Colorado? It's all you can get the old woohoo, just in the shop. And have a little chill, puff. Sounds all good to me. So Colorado's where it's at. The Tunnel Rat's online. The Tunnel Rat's on. I wonder if the tunnel's up for some Battlefront. Whether he's gonna go and play Dauntless. This would be a good test. Is he up for some Battlefront? Did he get the taste of the Battlefront again the other day? I've just had a see. I like to see who's online. So Tunnel's gone online. I wonder if let's have a little bet in the chat. Is he going to go and play Dauntless, or is he going to come and join me on Battlefront? We'll see. Rawzaf, we've got a new. We've realised. Who was it? Who was I with? Oh, it was Nathan. We spontaneously realised that there's a perfect theme tune for you, Rawzaf. So when you get your YouTube channel going, is it Busta Rhymes? I think it's Busta Rhymes. Oh baby, we like it raw. 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 Perfect. Nice little breakbeat behind that. Absolutely perfect. So we need to get Rawzaf online now. You only need those few bars as well. Just a re-recorded version, so you don't get any copyrights. A homemade re-recorded version on a just a clean breakbeat. All it is a vocal harmony, and you're in. Little picture of you, that cute little face of yours, Rawzaf, and the tagline. Oh baby, I like it raw. Oh baby, I like it raw. You're in, Rawzaf. Get in here. Get on here. I always thought Rawzaf needs to join the Lego Studs, to be honest. We want to see Rawzaf. Die! I want to see a Rawzaf YouTube channel. I want to see a Colonel Angus YouTube channel as well. That needs to happen. Look at him go. But yeah. Oh, these rocket troopers. These rocket troopers.
A tactical retreat will allow us to regroup and meet the rebels head on. Await new
Where am I
orders.
going? Where am I going? Ghost says we have beaten the Colonel down finally. I know. I sent him a logo. I made him a logo. I think it's not bad. I mean, it's not as good as they can do on 5. But it's a good interim one anyway to get him going. They gone. You know, rain is not good for your phone. Is it raining where you are? It normally always rains here, but it's actually not raining. It's actually the summer. The sun's The sun's on its way out over here. It's quite remarkable. Supposed to reach 43 today. Wow, that is insane. 40. I don't think it's ever been 43 degrees ever in England. Ever. That would just be crazy. If it was 43 degrees here, the whole country would shut down. That is insane. That's insane. 43. Yeah, mid-20s is pretty nice over here. Late 20s is heat wave. 43 would just... no. No way.
Time to end him.
Not
The
happening.
rebels think they have the advantage, but we will prove them wrong. Get ready to hold new ground.
Hey, Subdify! How's it going, dude? Such a cool name, Subdify. Subdify is an eminently rappable name as well. Subdify, like, it rolls off the tongue very well. Subdify. How are you doing, my man? And with Subdify, you can call Subdify like Defy or Sub. You can break it down, you know. Subdify. It's such a cool name. It's also one of those names that you feel as though, does it mean something? No, you query it. It sounds like it does, but you're not quite sure. Subdify. We're gonna have 85, but we have lots of smoke from. Oh man, yeah, you have all those crazy fires. Goddamn Han Solo. So I hope everyone's doing well. I got the taste for the Battlefront the other day. We had a good session the other day. So I thought I'd have a bit of a session and see who joins me. If any. Also says, Bomb, did you find out who was the... No, that was weird. Did you see that? That was really weird. I haven't checked the. I want to rewatch. I haven't been able to rewatch it with the live commentary because I want to click that name and find out who that was because that was odd. Because that was my logo and it said Salacious Rum, so I don't know how they've done that. But that's someone copying me, isn't it?
Here we shall turn
it's
this
really weird.
Into a glorious
I didn't like that, to be honest with
ready.
you. I was, for a second, I thought I'd been hacked. For a split second, I was like, shit, someone hacked me. But I've got multi-factor authentication and everything turned on, so... But nevertheless, my heart was in my mouth for a second. How has somebody done that? I don't know.
Final command post, but not all.
Like, I was talking, and then, as I was talking, somebody... And they only posted that one comment, so, I don't know. Someone's gone to some effort there to copy me. I didn't like it. It was weird. You seen that before on Sleeping? Yeah. I've never seen that before. It freaked me out a little bit, because I was thinking, oh my god. Being hacked would be the worst thing. Oh, look at the crab. Look at the crab. Scarif crab, look. He's a big one. Is he burrowing? He's burrowing, look. Yeah, that was... Oh, you removed him, blocked him, did you? Oh, thank you. We removed blocked him as soon as you said that's not me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gerard, how you doing? I'm playing on PS4. My gamer tag is Salacious Rum. So if you want to play Battlefront, come on, jump on boards. You need to turn your party settings. You need to voice enable your party settings. And if you add me as a friend, then my party's open, so you can join in if you want. Bazza, how you doing, my man? I hope you're feeling alright. They're gonna blame Vern, yeah.
And the rebels have carried the day. Ours is the painful
Vern wouldn't do that. Vern wouldn't do that. It's just weird, isn't it? It was really weird. Bazza, I hope you're doing well. I know you're not feeling very well, so hope you get better soon, Bazza. Look after yourself. I hope you're all tucked up, nice and hope you're looking after yourself. Stuff yourself with the vitamins and get yourself all snuggled up. Nothing better is there than getting all snuggled up either in bed or on the sofa with the TV on, and you got some, you got your selection of drinks, and even if you're ill, it's not great being ill, but you know what I mean anyway. It's nothing better. So get well soon, Bazza. Nice of your sister to bring that Lego around. Apologise for Pilly. Pilly was being a bit pervy about your sister, I think, in the chat, so on Twitter. Sorry about that. Just bloody Pilly's on he. So Connor says you better be in your PJs and have a cup of tea in hand. Yeah, exactly. Look after yourself. Dagon says, alright, gonna get the dishes done so I can get some sugar from my honeybee wife. Stay safe. If you can't keep careful, we can't always be safe. Dagon, you're a legend. You give me some cryptic comments now and again, but I do appreciate your love, my man. So, thank you ever so much. I do like you. I do like some of your vibes. Let's take it easy, dude. Look after yourself. Go and get some of that honey.
Our orders are to dig and hold at all costs.
Who's that? Crazy guy shooting. Rawzoff says, if Salacious looks suspiciously like Vern in a MoNKey-LiZaRD outfit on this... What? Yeah. Yeah, that's right, that's right. That's funny. Ugh. Right, that's really... Ooh, what's going on? This map is so glitchy. So I was about to hide behind that big bowl. Been drinking hot toddy. He's on the hot toddy. Oof. Run through the acid, burn my legs. I haven't seen Connor's new avatar. I haven't seen Connor's new avatar. Let's go check that out. Oh, look at Luke. Have you got a PlayStation, Gerard? Have you got a PlayStation? I'm more than welcome. Come and get involved. That Wookiee there.
I got point, go in.
Hey Regan, how's it going, dudes? Regan Gamer. If you've not subscribed to Regan Gamer, go and do it. He's a great young lad. There's some great gameplay videos. A great supporter of other content creators as well. How you doing, fella? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I had the urge to get on the Battlefront, and yeah, we had a bit of a sesh. Was it last night or the night before? There was quite a few of us playing, and yeah, once you get the taste for it.
Rebel reinforcements.
Yeah, no worries, dude. You're such a great supporter of other channels. You gotta.
Prepare yourselves.
Oh my god! Oh, I thought that was an Ewok with a lightsaber. Then it was Yoda. For some reason, my eyes were playing tricks, man. It's like, is that an Ewok with a lightsaber? Regan Gamer, go and sub to Regan Gamer. Oh, Ghost is sub to you. There you go. Thank you. He's a great lad. He really is a great lad. Always supportive of other channels. I'm sure he'll sub back to you, Ghosty. Ghosty's got a channel as well, Regan, a great channel. And Connor, Fullest Figures. Great channels. Great channels. We've got to spread the love in our community. We've got to support each other. That's the whole part of the game. Whole part of the old game, isn't it? But yeah, I like young. Oh, there you go. There's Regan. Thanks, Connor. There's Regan's channel. Regan Fuller there. Connor Fuller's Figures has posted your link there. Look. I'm sure he would. I'm sure Connor Fuller's Figures would appreciate a sub back as well. All of you should sub to each other, and GeForce. Although I think you probably know GeForce, don't you, Regan? There's Ghosty's link. I tell you what, Regan, you want to see a crazy set of toy collections. You've got a few people here to check out. Mr. 1000th Ghost has literally got toys in every room in his house. It is an insane collection. And it's not just Star Wars, it is every toy line you can imagine. It's floor to ceiling in his whole house. It's insane. And old GeForce has got a cracking collection as well. I tell you what, GeForce's collection ain't nothing to be sniffed at all. Same with Connor. Great collection of great collector. And I tell you what I hadn't quite realised. Connor Fuller's Figures, great toy photography.
Ready yourselves.
I was going through the old Instagram account today of Connor's. Great toy photography, really good. Fuller's Figures on Instagram, really nice accounts, great photography. I can't do photography. It's something I need to learn. I can do video editing. I can't do photography. I can do music editing. I can music I'm fine with. I'm not bad with graphics and things like that, but I cannot do photography. I don't know how. I don't understand. I need a lesson in lighting. Ghost says, I feel bad that I've upset Earthmom. No, you haven't. You haven't upset her. It's you haven't upset her. Our Earthmoms like to fuss over us, don't they? That's the thing. She wants to come and fuss over you. That's what Earthmoms do, isn't it? I'm sure your Earthmom's the same. They like to fuss over us. They like to be in charge. They like to sort out your stuff. She wants to go around and fuss over Mr. Ghost. That's what Earthmoms do, isn't it? That's just what they do. Oh, Gerard subbed to thanks, Gerard. Gerard is a great supporter, an absolutely top supporter of all us YouTubers in our community. He supports everyone. Now, Earthmum just wants to come round and fuss over ghost hunting. She would have those toys out of the kitchen, though. She would. She wouldn't have that. She'd be, no, there's got to be a line.
Our defenses have broken.
So she says to me, she says, there's got to be a line.
Ours is the painful shame.
Not all your special lady friends like all the toys. She's like, you got to draw a line somewhere. She says the kitchen and the front room are sacrosanct. You can't have toys in there, but anywhere else, and the bedroom. Which basically means, like, your, you know, toy room, basically. Toy room and that's it. So, I don't know. Mum's a fluffer! Fluffer means something else where a fluffer means something else where I am from. Sonny's online. Sonny, we had a bet, see who was going to be the first on, and I think someone said Sonny. I think it is going to be Sonny. Yeah, fluffer means something else. Rawzaf. In my parts anyway, fluffer is something very different. Ghost says, well, you could tell her that there are none in the bathroom for now. There we go. Well, that'll at least make you happy. Sonny's joined us. I wonder what a fluffer means in Germany. We'll soon find out. We're about to find out what a fluffer is in Germany.
A fluffer?
A fluffer.
I don't even know what a fluffer is.
Yeah.
Well, let me have a look. Maybe I can.
Rawzaf was thinking it's Rawzaf. We were just talking about where is acceptable to have toys in your house, and I don't know if you've ever watched I don't know if you've ever watched.
Oh, that's a movie. Oh.
Well, no, I wasn't thinking of the movie. I mean, I'm sure there is a dirty movie about being a fluffer, but we were talking about a different type of fluffer. So Mr. Ghost has got an insane toy collection. He's got a whole house just full of toys. It's almost like in every room. And and Salacious's Earthmum wants to go around and sort Mr. Ghost out. She says, I can't have toys in the kitchen, so he's got toys in the kitchen. And Rawzaf said, "Oh, your mum's a fluffer," as in, you know, like a feather duster. But I just said that means a fluffer means something else over here.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah, like a Swiffer. Yeah, I have. Yeah, no.
Oh, a Swiffer. A Swiffer.
A dust collector.
Dust collector.
Yeah.
Swiffer.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Of course. But we call it the same like. Yeah, there is another word, but Staubwedel.
Everything sounds so dirty in German, I think.
No, it's
in my head
duster,
it does.
like a feather duster. It's Staubwedel. We say literally it's like Staub stuff. Yeah. Staub.
So I do remember some terms from when I was at school, and I probably got these wrong. So
yeah, a dust whack.
Is this correct German? Welche National bist du? What is your nationality?
No. You were close though. You were very close.
Close.
Yeah.
Wie heißt du?
We wouldn't say what's your nationality. We wouldn't say that. We would say woher kommst du? Where are you from?
I know, but they're the kind of things we get taught. You get taught things you'd never say.
And
like.
Yeah. Then we would say either was für eine Nationalität hast du?
Welche Nationalität hast du?
Nationalität.
Yeah.
Not nationalität. That sounds French.
Yeah.
Welche Nationalität hast ja, welche Nationalität hast du?
I'm close. I'm close. I'm quite
Welche?
close. Rorsaf says, passing die Salz and Pfeffer. Passing the Salz and Pfeffer.
Pass the salt and pepper?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice, nee,
Ja.
No. We say, reichen Sie mir bitte das Salz.
Reichen Sie de bitte.
Or we would say, gib mir das Salz. Gib mir Salz und Pfeffer, ja. Or, kann ich das Salz und Pfeffer haben? That's good. Or, darf ich das Salz und Pfeffer haben? May I have salt and pepper, please?
AM Dubs is in the house. How you doing, AM? How you doing, Dubs?
Hey there.
How you doing, fella?
Are you still playing? May I join
Please,
you?
Flora, yeah, I'll quit out this game. Please do. I'll quit out of this game and we can start afresh. Guido and Speedo.
Chief Frost. Oh yeah, that's great from Rammstein.
And Connor says we've got to be really nice to the Germans. Us Irish owe the German bank a lot of money. Do they? Did you bail out? Is there a bit of bail?
I think now everyone earns the Germans a lot of money. The European Union, especially Italians and the Greek and the Spanish.
I don't
but
think
we will never see that money again.
No.
No chance.
I don't think we do. We don't.
I'm happy when I'm getting out of here because I think that there is a major decline of the euro coming, mass inflation.
You sound like a Brexiteer.
I can partially understand why the British left the European Union, and it hurt me also because I used to buy a lot of things in the UK, and now they made a free trade agreement, but only for the companies, not for the private people. So now I have to pay customs, which I needn't before. That sucks big time. So
I agree with that. That does suck. That is sucky.
I was buying like my physical video games, my retail games. I bought in the UK most of the time.
Wow. Connor says Ireland borrowed 750 billion from Germany, didn't they? Holy shit.
I don't know if it's that much. I know. I don't know.
That's crazy. That can't be right. Can't be 750 billion. That's 7.5 trillion, isn't it?
No, it's 0.75 trillion.
Oh.
But still a lot of money. I wish I would have just 1% of that. would make life a lot easier. Or even a fraction, like a tenth or a hundredth of
Our orders are to dig and hold at all costs.
Please excuse me. I'm eating a Kinder Bueno.
This European Union was a half-baked idea. Basically, that's a problem because you can't. They dreamed of like a federation like the United States, but you can't compare that because we have so like different cultures here within Europe and all of that. Another mentality, also when it comes to economy. I mean, look at the Italians. They always lived on borrowing money, borrowing money from other banks, from international banks, and instead of paying back their debts, they just pulled down their money. The lira was worth nothing. Same with the Spanish.
Devalue the currency. Devalue the currency.
Yeah, exactly. Devaluation of currency, inflation. That's why we could make cheap holidays in Spain.
Wow. Have I just popped into one of the most exciting conversations ever?
We were all, to be honest, we're all just hanging around waiting for the Super Awesome Science Show to begin. We're all just wondering.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, when are we getting? We've got a desperate need for Super Awesome Science. So it's good timing. I actually just made a bet. I made a bet about half an hour ago with everyone in the chat. I said I'm gonna broadcast. I'm broadcasting Battlefront. I'm gonna leave the party open who's gonna be the first to join me. I said Super Awesome John. Rawzap and G-Force said Sunny. And it was Sunny by about a minute. It was Sunny by about a minute.
Are we gonna pop in the Battlefront? Is that what we're doing?
We're doing.
Says,
I'm turning
it says
turning it on. Turning it
server
on.
full, placed in the queue to join.
Let me quit out. I actually just quit. Forgot to add you, Sunny, and then started playing again. So I'll quit. How you doing, John?
All right.
All right. I thought the Battlefront session we had the other day was such a good laugh. I thought I'll start a session and see how many people we can get on today.
You know, I do have an idea for your hyperspace versus warp bubble question. So we could do a MoNKey-LiZaRD science, super awesome science show if you want to
make it happen.
Work together and make up an episode.
Let's do it. Let's plan it. Well, this could be it, John. This could be.
Let me hit up a couple of thrift stores, like Goodwill and those things, and see if I can find a lab coat looking thing.
Yes.
For cheap.
Yes.
There's got to be one on the cheap somewhere around here, right?
That's right. And you've got to do it. And what occurred to me today, actually, I was thinking about that. I made a little video today of 3 of the MoNKey-LiZaRDs all sat next to each other. But I actually thought, God, how cool would it be to have? There's 6 or 7 MoNKey-LiZaRDs around here, but I could sit them all in, so they're like all at desks in a classroom.
Yeah.
So you're teaching like a class of MoNKey-LiZaRDs. Oh. So there we go. I think this has got legs. Dude
and Sean were playing Battlefront 2 earlier this morning.
They were. Is Dude in the chat? Is that Dude just join us? G-Force says, "Hey, Dude." Is the Dude joining us? Let's just see. Have I missed the Dude in the chat?
Oh.
Or is G-Force saying,
I didn't see him.
"Hey, Dude"?
I think he's not around yet.
He's saying, "Hey." Oh, no, Dude's there. The Dude's there.
Is he there?
Yeah, Dude.
Hop
on.
I think you gotta send me that invite again. I'm not.
Okay.
I wasn't fully in the game, so I don't think it's set to me.
In the menus, aside. Dude, jump on, Dude. We've been waiting for you. Salacious needs to keep practicing so he's compete with my level 6 stormtrooper. I'm working, would love to hop on if I could. Never mind. He's working. I'm trying to add you, but it won't. Oh, there you go. You've added.
Dude, it's mostly a matter of equipping. Just play the game, level up, acquire equipment, new weapons.
No, he's taking the piss out of me. He was getting higher scores than me with level 6. And
no, I did that with level 1.
Right, there we go. You see, the thing is, Dude, and everyone else, everyone knows that my streams, it's not about performance like my Lego streams. It's about community. It's about bringing everyone together, you see. Who was it that said Salacious is a nexus? Oh, it was Nathan. Salacious is a nexus being. You see? Nathan said it.
Yes.
Nathan said it.
It's because you refuse to use glasses. That's why you open up all eggs in Alien.
That's right. See, Dude, you missed it. Nathan from the Nathan Bowden show said it. He said Salacious and Sleeping Collectibles are very similar. They're nexus beings that draw people in, you see, Dude. You see?
Oh, I was at my huge pile of shame today.
Oh.
Back in my parents' house, I have some, a lot of cardboard boxes in the attic. And there will be more because I'm packing things now. I will leave my whole collection here. It seems the one cardboard box got missing 15 years ago. I was moving around a lot, and seems that I lost some stuff, but it's not that bad. Found some stuff for the show on Saturday, if there's time. for that.
Well, you know, you're going all the way to Australia. You know, if you need somebody to look after your collection,
I'll leave it here. It's safe here.
Well, you know,
it's a nice, well-tempered attic.
the offer's there. I'm sure you've got air conditioning in your house, so.
Now, my parents' house has no aircon.
What? No air conditioning in a German house? You're kidding me.
The good thing is
Who'd have thought it?
That this house was built in 2005, so the insulation is so well that it stays rather cool in summer and warm.
Stand your ground and don't
You
let
can
them through.
like half the deal is insulation. Actually, you can also save on a lot.
Can't believe
air
it.
conditioning. Yeah.
Can't
No,
believe
no
it.
shit.
Shocking.
So when I look at the house I bought with my fiance in Australia, no comparison regarding that. The insulation is way worse, and when I look at the windows, for example, no double glazing in Australia. Which is, by the way, my future wife wants that we import like that we switch out the windows for German windows with double glazing.
Honestly, God, he's gonna be importing everything from Germany. It's weird they don't have double glazing.
Yeah, I mean, like, most of our houses had that even in New York.
Yeah, it's pretty standard these days, isn't it?
But there's also double glazing, there's double glazing. The Australians have double glazing, but without this vacuum within. It's not not the same quality. Also the substance of, you know, the stuff that the houses are built, like those bricks and everything, is different. And the installation of the roof, that's also very important.
Have you both been working today? Have you been working today, John?
No.
Yeah, I worked till
We have been
maybe
pushed
10
back,
or so.
but the battle is not yet over.
6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Fall back.
I seem I missed this game again. Cool playing, but I'm not in the game.
Are you not playing?
They wanted me to go into a Walmart today and inventory the entire store's Lego, so it took almost a full 4 hours to do it. So.
Well, what is it you're building?
No, they just wanted me to inventory it. They wanted,
right.
for some reason, they wanted an inventory of a Walmart, just as an example. I don't have to do every store, it was just one store. But it was an open-ended contract. They were like, you can do as many hours as it takes you to do it is how long it will pay you. So it took about 4 hours to inventory the store. So.
Wow.
Where a lot of times, if I go into a store, I'm only there for an hour. You know, it's like, or they send you in to set up a display. You know, a cardboard or a glass. You know, something in a glass display or a cardboard thing that you see there. You know, so, but this was a whole on.
Yeah, that sounds sucky. That doesn't sound good.
It wasn't as fun as building a Lego and setting a display up. Yeah.
Dude says I really want to do 4-player co-op on Avengers. Well, I bought the game, dude, so I got it. For
I don't have it yet. Which game is it? Like, which Avengers game do I have to look?
It's the late. It's, I mean, to be honest, if you type in PS4 Avengers on eBay, there's only 2 Avengers games that come up. One is a Lego one, and one is the latest one. It's like yeah, it's like the Gameverse Avengers. You know the Gameverse Marvel Legends figures. It's basically those characters, those designs.
Okay.
It's a modern looking.
So it's not one of those Ultimate Avengers games that they've made 3 or 4 of so far?
I haven't seen those, but no, I don't think so, no.
It's from Square Enix. It's supposed to be a live service game. It's a bit repetitive after some time.
I mean, I managed to get a copy for £6, so it was like that's nothing.
Yeah.
So,
It's okay, but they messed up the live service.
Prepare to receive new orders.
Well, every EA always does. They're terrible.
No, it's not EA. It's Square Enix.
Okay,
Same
well, Square
who
Enix
released
does
Final
too.
Fantasy. Yeah. They released Guardians of the Galaxy. While that's actually a pretty good game, not a mega hit, but a pretty good game, it suffered greatly from the reputation of Avengers. That wasn't received very well.
I don't know. I looked at the graphics in a store display for that Guardians game, and I didn't understand why the characters weren't actually in the environment. Like they looked like color forms or some kind of like thing that was stuck over. Like someone put a sticker on the environment, and they were sliding around the floor. Like they weren't even walking on the floor; they were sliding around. And I'm like, this game looks like something they made 10 years ago. Why is the graphics so bad? You know.
I wonder if YouTube has any restrictions on games, like if they are rated for mature or something. Because there are plenty of other not very nice games, like World War Z or Zombie Army 4. They're great games too. So that would be something. And there's plenty of campaigns.
I have one zombie game that I think it's for my Nintendo though, but it was pretty fun.
Or Dead Island was pretty good. Or there's also Dying Light. That's actually Dying Light. You didn't play it just like pretty good. It has an add-on following, and the add-on is bigger than the main game.
Ghosty says episodes 1 to 3 of Obi-Wan would have been shorter if the Organas had put a tracker in Leia's droid. That's true. That's true. Very true. Very true.
They do. They can't think like a Sith guy, like a bad guy. The bad guy thought to put a tracker in the droid, but not the good guy.
Yeah. Jude says he would love to play Spider-Man if that was 4-player in the Spider universe. Yeah, that would be good.
I'm willing to get the. I'll get the Avengers game to play with you guys. I'd love to play it with Dude and Rum and stuff. But, you got to give me till Friday. I'm almost out of money here.
Oh yeah, I don't think mine will. I've got mine at eBay, so mine will probably be a couple of days anyway. Delivery. But yeah, I wouldn't pay a fortune for it. It's only.
Yeah. I gotta find a cheap one and then.
People are collecting.
Cause like I filled my car this morning, $65. It used to cost me $25 to fill my tank.
For how many gallons?
It's like a 10-gallon tank.
I would feel sorry for you, but it costs double to fill my Mini Cooper. So
yeah, it's always been worse for you guys.
Yeah.
So we should never really complain.
No, you shouldn't.
But still. It's almost 3 times as much as it has, you know what I mean?
It's also because of the freaking eco tax they have here in Germany. Otherwise, it would be same as in the States, but this eco tax...
Oh, I was right on the line! I was running back to fall back, and it killed me right as I crossed the line.
Ghost says, they could have put a bell around her neck.
Are you already on the
bell. Yeah. I mean, nowadays parents track their kids through their phones, so like you would think that they would think of that. Yeah.
Who's that? Who's that? What the hell? Back to... I'm being shot in the bum. God damn it. Dude's back to work. Have fun, gents. I might be on later tonight playing PS... He always has to say PS5, doesn't he? Just to rub it in.
Just to rub it in, yeah.
I might be back later playing... I'll be back later playing. I'll be back later playing PS5.
Yeah. I was one of the 6 people that could get one.
I've never even seen one. As I'd buy one.
No.
I would.
No. Yeah.
I would literally buy one if I could buy one. If I saw one, I would buy one. But I literally haven't seen one.
Yeah.
What, the
Same
droid?
here. The only one we ever got invited to buy, we bought it for Mark. So.
Oh, the PS5.
Yeah.
Well, what? I know. Yeah, one of my friends got a PS5. He was in luck. They got it in the shop. He was at the right time. Otherwise, yeah, that's good.
Dude sends another message. Star PlayStation 5 in capital letters. Yeah. We got it the first time.
Like, we got the one for my brother back in, like, September or something. And thought that we would be able to get one by now for me.
I tried to catch one on in Austria. Maybe I could have acquired one too, but I didn't want to because, you know, I moved anyway. So, too much luggage.
Bazza says I need to get Connor Fuller on my live stream at some point. You do. You do.
You doing alright, Baz? Heard he had, Baz had the COVID.
He has. He's got some hot toddy. So he's wrapped up at home.
I have to gone. I would suggest if you like button mash, you could play Turtles, the new one, as a 6-player co-op.
You could play what? Sorry.
Turtles, Shredder's Revenge.
Turtles.
The Ninja Turtle game?
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
good.
it's a beat 'em up, side-scrolling beat 'em up, and has a 6-player co-op. You can choose.
Wow.
That sounds good.
You can choose all 4 Turtles, Splinter, Casey Jones, and April O'Neil. 7 characters. It's a 6-player co-op.
How does April O'Neil fight?
Oh, well, she got her tricks.
Yeah?
Yeah, she can fight, yeah.
I don't remember her fighting in the
Well, in that game she can. Yes, with some kicks and with her microphone.
Michael Reed says PS5s are harder to find than a G-spot.
Yeah.
Now he deleted this message.
Oh, Yoda!
Ghost says he's going to get one when the PS6 comes out.
Right? Yeah, we were. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Turtle sounds good. You normally suggest really weird games, Sonny. So that's quite a.
Damn it! Yoda killed my guy as soon as he appeared.
And me straight
in
after.
the frickin' spawn area.
Yeah, and me straight after.
Why can I still not join?
Oh, we just forgot about you. We'll get...
This is the only time when I don't like Yoda. Is when he's fighting me and killing me in this game.
Yeah, Sonny normally recommends the most obscure, like weird games. In fact, I've got a collection of obscure weird games that I bought as a recommendation of Sonny. I've got a little collection of them.
Michael had brought something up now. I'm not getting this out of my head.
I really wish that StarCraft 2 was on console. Give me a StarCraft game. They're so cool.
No pun intended, Michael. But you've tickled Sonny. I've got to laugh at my own joke because Sonny's the only one laughing.
Look at the chat.
Oh, what's he saying? What's going on? G-Spot Racing 20. That would be an awesome avatar. I can't. GeForce, you have to make a new logo. G-Spot Racing logo.
Sorry. Sorry.
New name, that's a new name.
Hold in place. The rebel attack won't last much longer.
I wasn't sure
We
whether
only
you'd
have to
come.
wait 50 seconds.
I wasn't
We're gonna
100%.
win.
I wasn't 100% sure whether you would come on or not, or whether you'd be tempted by Dauntless, because I saw Tunnel go online, and I was like in the chat, I was like, he's gonna be too tempted by Dauntless. I think. What's he gonna do? And when Super John comes on, is Dauntless gonna get him, or is he gonna be too tempted by the Battlefront?
We are moments away from victory. Don't let the rebels
I enjoy
through.
playing with you guys, regardless of what game it is. So.
We do need more games. We do need more games. I like playing all the different games.
There is still Dragon's Crown Pro.
Where did everyone get up to? I don't even remember.
And we're not that far off of playing it co-op. You only have to.
Have we not played co-op? Oh, we were waiting for Tunnel.
Not
weren't we?
yet. Not yet.
No, but the three Tunnel won't do it. He doesn't like it. So
You don't know.
Yeah.
that.
It's gotta just be the three of us.
Right. Well, we've at least got to play co-op once, haven't we? on it?
Or maybe.
I bloody
Dude
bought that
like-
game. We've got to at least do it once.
If dude likes button measures, that's a button. Yeah, it's a button.
Dude won't
Oh.
play that. There's no way the dude will play that.
We're not gonna wait for him to get 600
way.
levels.
Yeah, no,
There's
that's
no
fine.
way. There's no way. There's no way. I don't think I'm gonna go back to that other game, that other weird game we played with the.
What? Oh,
Purple.
Journey to the Savage Planet.
No,
Oh.
I don't think so.
Oh.
It was alright. It was good fun. It was nice to do a bit of a stream on it. I want to do Cyberpunk. I think Cyberpunk. That's got
Cyberpunk is a solo game. That's
Is it?
solo. But there is an alternative though. It's isometric. It's called, I think. Wait, I got that game. There
Turtles
is-
sound good.
Turtles is great. Turtles is fantastic.
Thing is,
There's even.
it's got to be a well-known property. I think. The
Why does it
view-
have to be a well-known?
Because the views are better. The views are better.
Ah, okay. But I wouldn't go by that. There are also popular names of non-franchise like
Nobody
not
rewatches.
Ages, though.
Nobody rewatches Dauntless. It's really funny. I thought that would be because Epic's quiet.
Nah,
They
nah.
get
Then you have
really,
to. Then you have to go.
really low
then you-
views.
Well, it's a discount Monster Hunter. Then you have to go for the real deal and play Monster Hunter. That might be watched, but not.
Well, no, I do quite
Well,
like
and-
Dauntless. I do quite like it. It's quite fun.
It's not bad. I don't say it's bad, but it's a discount Monster
The other
Hunter.
thing is, it's 3 years old now, so
Yeah.
everybody who wanted to watch gameplay has watched it already. We gotta clear the guys out that are underneath it here.
I'm down here. I'm
There's
down
a-
here. I'm down. I
There's
know.
a group underneath it, and we're gonna
No,
lose
we're
if
out.
we don't kill it.
We're out. We're out. We're out.
Yeah, there's,
The
there.
Death Star itself is exposed.
I wasn't really concentrating. We'll get Sunny in.
Having 2 levels, that's too difficult.
Connor says nobody plays FIFA. It's funny, isn't it, that no one plays FIFA?
I would have to
FIFA
check later.
22 was free. I think I got it because it was free.
That might be one game that where I actually win, where I actually beat you guys.
Oh,
God, it would be really embarrassing losing to an American at FIFA. That would be really embarrassing.
Oh, you would never lose to me. Don't worry, I can't play sports games for the.
Yes.
I don't want to speak.
I play the Madden game with my brother and score on myself. Mark, so
Ah.
thanks for making me win.
Wonder if we can play.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's it. The
I wonder-
Ascent. That's it. The Ascent.
I
That's an
wonder... Go on, Sonny. Sorry.
That's an isometric, sci-fi cyberpunk-like game. But it's like Diablo from Division, isometric. But
Okay.
it's a good game. It's 4-player co-op.
I wonder if we can do a racing game. I wonder if we can
That's
get.
what I want to do.
Yeah, that's
There-
what I want to do.
There is a good racing game that's out that I really want to play.
I love racing games.
Don't say Gran Turismo 7. They totally do
No,
that.
not Gran Turismo.
What
It's
about
like
Formula One? Can we play Formula One?
I can't drive those cars. I have a Formula 1 game and I can't drive it.
I said Crash Bandicoot Racing.
Oh, I love Crash Bandicoot. Love Crash Bandicoot.
I would go for that, Crash Bandicoot Racing.
I want to say it was called Gears, or what was it called? There's a...
Oh, Wipeout.
There's a new... Oh, Burnout Paradise was awesome.
I've got Wipeout. I've got Wipeout.
It's just the multiplayer in Burnout Paradise is weird, so I don't like the multiplayer in Burnout. You have to... You're not always with each other on the... You have to try and go to the same stoplight and describe it to each other, and then hit the game at the same time and hope you get in the same match.
Connor's right. He says John can't drive because he's on the wrong side of the road, not on the British side, as everyone drives in Britain and Ireland. Oh, sorry, I'll just call it Britain. See if he reacts. Oh, Formula 1 John's great. But yeah, we need to get a racing game. I wonder. I've got all the old Star Wars games loaded on this PS4. You know, like Racer's Revenge and.
I have
Mark. Hey, Mark.
I have tabletop racing and like the
now
little,
it's a party.
the free racing ones.
Let's
but,
quit this game. Let's quit this game. I was wondering whether you would get tempted.
Oh no, I've been on for a while, but
we saw you go online, and that we were in the chat, and we were wondering whether you'd be tempted or not, or whether the Dauntless would grab you. You see, we've been talking about you behind your back.
I gotcha. I see how it is.
Yeah. We've got to quit this game. Yeah, racing. It's got to be racing. Crash Bandicoot would be funny.
Racing game you're talking about, Mark? That
Sonic.
I was just gonna ask you. You were looking at a game and you were like, "Oh, if this goes cheap enough, I'll get it because it was a good racer." You said.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what name it was because you said it had like a couple different versions of racing in it. It wasn't just like
Dirt.
No, it wasn't dirt. It was.
It had oval tracks. It had like Formula 1 type tracks, and it had rally racing. It was 3 different race types in one game.
Drive Club? No, I don't.
I'm quitting this game, everyone, so we can have tunnel. Did you guys download Sonic? Because that was a PlayStation Plus game a few weeks ago. Sonic Kart Racing.
Sonic Team Racing.
Yeah.
I think I have the Sonic
I got that.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the one.
I think Crash Bandicoot Racing is even better than Sonic.
Yeah, but it was free. We probably all got it.
Is it? Yeah,
it was.
Play, but pay to play. Pay to win.
Simon, how's it going, dude? How are you? No, it was free on PlayStation Plus. So the
Grid. It was called the Grid.
Grid.
Yeah.
Grid.
But the Grid Legends is still the new game. Is the Grid Legends? Yeah, that's what it was. It's still $50 though, so we're not going to get it yet.
Is Sean Solo online as well? Is that Sean Solo?
Need one more seed and then I'll pop on. There it is.
Is that Sean Solo online? Let's go into Twitter and see if he's in there.
Yeah, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. I have that one.
Now you're online. Join my party. Right, here we go. Let's see. See if we're going to end up with a massive crew tonight. Looks like Sean might be. Fabulous Disaster.
Oh, that remake of ActRaiser is great.
Really? There's an ActRaiser was awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
I wonder what that was, Fabulous. That's llamas.
So I have a racing game called Absolute Drift. It's a drifting game.
Okay.
I have
If you guys had VR, we could
Burnout
play
Paradise.
after the
Burnout
fall.
Paradise.
Burnout Paradise is good. Burnout's good.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I love that game. I love the way it drives. You
Well,
can
I
go
s-
so fast in that game.
I
I have
still-
Dirt 5. I've got Dirt 5.
Yeah, me too.
I've got
I-
Formula 1 2017, 2018, and 2019. Because those were all free at some point. I got UFC 4. We can fight in the UFC.
Oh, that'll be good as well. That'll be really good. Is there like a tag team? I wonder if we could do Royal Rumble.
I've got Gauntlet. When Gauntlet was free, I got that game.
Oh, Gauntlet, yeah, I got that too.
Oh, I got the Grid. I got the Grid game 1, the first Grid game.
Okay,
Well, I've already got a Grid game.
Or we could play Goat Simulator.
How many goats can you have running around at once? How many goats? How many goats can you see? How many goats can you do?
No,
Spoilers, dude.
I've got Horizon Chase Turbo as a racing game. I've got the Kitten Squad, which is a bunch of cats that are running around.
Goat Simulator would be hilarious if we all had goats, and you could name your goat, and you could like dress your goat up and shit.
I have the Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game. The first Need for Speed. That's not even. I don't think that's multiplayer.
Oh, Fabulous Disaster says WWF 2K17. You can Royal Rumble. How many people, FD? We've got to set up a Royal Rumble. That would be amazing. FD,
Yeah, I got Sonic.
FD, can you
Sonic
find out
Forces.
how many? Would you mind googling for us how many people can Royal Rumble? That'd be brilliant. That'd be so much fun.
Star Wars Racer Revenge.
We could stream the whole Royal Rumble event, couldn't we?
Yeah, Tabletop Racing World Tour. Sonic Racing, Team Sonic Racing.
Team Sonic, I think, is probably a really easy one to just jump into.
And I have Wipeout the Omega Collection. Yeah, so there's...
Get car racing, you know, it's just literally accelerate and brake, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's it,
yeah.
you know. And boost. So... ATSW, the escape pod. Hello there. How you doing, sir? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by the stream. If you're not following gotta follow the escape pod. ATSW, the escape pod. Go and follow the escape pod. Thanks for hanging with us. Saw you stop by the Monkey-LiZaRD hangout on Monday, so really appreciate that. It's good of you.
The princess has joined the battle.
Good to see you come
You
back.
were removed from the game. Oh, come
Have you
on.
been removed already? Oh, am I on my own?
Filthy rebels have pushed us back. But this is just
Looks
a
like I'm on my
minor
own.
setback.
I'll quit out.
Get ready to dig in.
We've got super awesome
Yeah, it looks
John.
like I got Trackmania Turbo, Burnout Paradise, something called TR World Tour.
Yeah, that's the Tabletop Racing.
Oh, okay.
Tour. Yep.
I got, yeah, F1 2017, 2018, 19, Need for Speed, 2020 F1, Monopoly.
There's this lady on Twitter that started following me, and before I said anything, she sent me a message saying, with a picture of herself, very nice picture, saying, thanks for your time, I really want to get to know you and support and love you. And she said, can you send me your pics? So Salacious sent her a picture of himself. She said, no, can you send me your real pics? So Salacious has sent her a whole selection of himself doing gym work. She said, no, the real you. So Salacious has just sent some naughty pictures of himself lying down on the bed.
She's gonna get all
It's
mad.
called
like,
Salacious
what the hell?
Rum, so it's you're
Exactly. How many have we got with us? I've quit the game out.
Wait,
Have we
is
got?
Tunnel's not in the game with us here.
Is
Tunnel's not in the-
well,
Simon with
he
us?
said he quit out of the game, so I don't know what's going
No,
on.
he's not even in the
I've
group
added.
with us.
I've added Tunnel. Is Simon with us as well? Are you there, Simon?
Are we again not in the group? Okay.
Is it just who? I've lost track. Is Simon with us?
I
or
don't
is it
see
just...
anybody else.
I
There's
thought
other
we were
people
looking at a
online,
game to
but
play. Like, I didn't know we were playing a game. Like, we're going to play a round of...
Is it just the four of us?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Right.
Give me a moment.
There's other people online, but they don't say they're in this game. They look like they're playing other games.
Is anyone else in the party chat other than the four of us?
No, just the
No.
four
Okay.
of us.
Okay. Cool. Right. Let's start
Instead of Gauntlet, if you mentioned Gauntlet, we could also play Magicka too.
I think I've got Magicka. That looks.
That's great.
Yeah, that looks a bit like that other game that you got us to play. That Dragon Buddy, not Dragon Buddy. That's a person.
No, it's isometric.
Dragon Throne. Yeah, so she doesn't seem to be happy with Salacious's pictures. I'm like, what, you know?
All 9 parchments. But that's what's all the game.
How can it be searching for a co-op mission? It's just us. We're not gonna, you know,
I know.
It's not like it's gotta wait for other people.
So we're loading into Castle, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take some even dirtier pictures of one of these monkey lizards, aren't I? Like, you know, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They're already naked, so I mean, I don't know what else. Like, I don't know. I mean, just,
like, are you gonna have to get real provocative and put like a banana with them? Like,
I don't know, John.
I mean,
I don't know. Like, as if Salacious lying in bed isn't like in a few different poses isn't like enough. You know, it's like, no, I want more. It's like, what else do you want?
Did you put him in the George Costanza pose?
A few different poses.
Yeah, by the way, we could play Star Wars Squadrons now as a 5-player co-op.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got Squadrons.
I got Squadrons.
I think I'd have to re-download, or, download it off my library, but I'm sure it's there.
Our orders are to dig and hold at all costs.
That might work.
G4 says, did you explain to this lady that Salacious is the owner of the account? Well, you've only got to look at the avatar, G-Force.
Retreat is not an
Yeah.
option.
You know, I mean, it says, you know, send her to your shop, Bob. My shop's down at the moment. It's a problem with the domain name. Yeah, you've got on my old shop, I think, FD. I've got a new shop, but it's down at the moment. Oh. G4 says, I have an avatar of my dog on my Facebook profile. That doesn't mean anything. Yeah, have you had special ladies add you, G-Force, asking to see naked pictures of yourself?
Of his dog.
Of your dog, yeah. Oh, you went on the Teespring. Did you go on the T? My old one is T-Public. That's the one that's got the sail barge one on. But the new one is Teespring. It was SalaciousRum.store. But what happened was my debit card expired, and I got a new card, but I didn't change it in time, and so I think I've lost it. I can't reactivate it somehow. It's driving me mad.
Prepare to receive new orders.
I'll get it fixed eventually. I don't quite know what I'm doing. Domain registrations are a real pain over here. Yeah, T-Public's my old one. The Teespring one's much better, but it's down, to be honest. It's broken at the moment. I mean, I only ever put one T-shirt on the first one, to be honest. This will make you laugh, actually. I don't know if I've told you this story, but Salacious has got a special lady friend that follows him on Instagram, and she's obsessed with him. She loves a good monkey lizard, and but she posts seductive pictures of herself in little T-shirts and stuff, like lying on her bed. And anyway, when I first started my channel, she bought the Escape from the Sail Barge T-shirt, and has sent Salacious loads of pictures of herself wearing it, like lying down, like brilliant.
Oh, someone took boss. Crap.
That was me. Sorry. Next time I take him quickly.
She is a keeper, definitely. Yeah, so that T-shirt FD that you bought is the one that she bought. I like that. Do you know, I'm a bit naughty, to be honest, FD, because that's a painting of the sail barge by Ralph McQuarrie. So that T-shirt you bought is a genuine Ralph McQuarrie painting, and then I pasted Salacious over the top, flying out of it as it explodes. And I used to use the Indiana Jones font for Salacious Rum, and then I realised Analog Toys use it, so I swapped it. But that's actually a Ralph McQuarrie painting that I stole an image of, so pretty naughty, really. It never got taken down, so I quite like one of those myself, to be honest. They're Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. How you doing, sir? Salacious, hello, my friend. Hello, sir. How you doing? Good to see you.
I got myself killed. You can grab him now. You can grab boss.
I got punched in the face by Han Solo and both that died somehow.
I'm on with Super Awesome John from the Super Awesome Geek Show. His brother, the Tunnel Rats. The Tunnel. Nobody messes with the
Han
Tunnel
Solo
Rats.
punched me in the face again. Someone kill that Han Solo guy.
And Germany's finest propaganda officer, Sonny Frisch. I hope old Blue Eyes enjoyed her birthday, Rebels. The beautiful Blue Eyes.
There's 2 Wookiees running around now. Oh, that's...
I only have eyes.
There, Han Solo's dead. Finally.
Blue Eyes says thank you. Oh bless. I hope she had a nice day. Hope she had a nice day. I'm sure you looked after her.
Princess Organa is here. Incapacitate her.
Princess Organa? She's here?
So with the new Disney Plus shows and everything, are they going to make new skins of all the characters? Like, are we going to get a new Leia skin where she's the size of the Ewok?
I think they've cancelled all support for the game, haven't they? Really? I don't think they're doing any,
No new content?
It'd be good if they did, but I don't think they're doing it. I think they've moved the studio onto different things now, haven't they?
Rebels to advance this far, but no further. This is where we will break their attack once.
The Celebration Edition was the last big update, really. Tomb Toys! He says, what's up?
Stop, Tomb!
How you doing, Tomb? It's been a while, dude. How you doing? My man from Amsterdam. He's not really from Amsterdam, but... How you doing, dude? Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good in your world, dudes. Hope the beautiful Red's doing good and everything's going good. last time we spoke, you were well and truly getting into the old, like Brandon, really, buying comics and pressing them and getting them graded. And how's that doing? Brandon, our good friend the Apprentice Ewok, did something really interesting to the other day that you might be interested in, because he's kind of rebranded himself as Icebox Comics too, and he did a live Whatnots comic auction the other day, where he bought 100 comics and he auctioned them off on Whatnot, and we all went on, and people were buying his comics. I know you were looking at doing something, setting up a shop, or that was really interesting what Brandon did. What did you think of it, John? You know your comics. What did you think of the whole Whatnot comic thing?
Oh, I quite enjoyed that. I liked it a lot.
Interesting.
It's only the second one I watched. I watched one on G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
And I was amazed at some of the prices things went for. I wish that I had a lot more money when I watched that G.I. Joe one. And then this comic one with Brandon was really good too, and there was quite a few items that, again, went for less than what they really should have, you know,
So that's what I was more curious.
That...
Has he made any money on that, or is it because he didn't seem to set reserves?
Oh, even with because a lot of those he paid around cover price for, and at least he got cover price back for them.
Right.
And then a few of them did go for more than cover.
Okay.
But what I mean is that, like, you know, like if you were to go on eBay or walk in a comic book store, you might see some of those comics for $20 or $30, and they went for 18 or 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
They were still less than what you know you might buy if you walked into a comic shop or went on eBay, but so it just means that, you know, like what shocked me a lot about Whatnot, the first one I watched, which was on G.I. Joe, a guy selling off a bunch of G.I. Joe stuff, was that there were Cobra Troopers, Viper Troopers, the Bat guy from the 80s, from the, you know, mid-80s vintage G.I. Joe, complete with all their weapons and accessories, selling for $3 or $4. And you cannot go anywhere and get a Cobra Bat with all his accessories in mid-condition for $4, you know, and you're going to spend $100 or $200 per figure. And he was selling lots of them, and sometimes he's like, here's 5 of them.
That's crazy.
And they were going for like $20, you know, and then he would just, and he was doing the same thing, like 30, it was like, it felt like 10 seconds, but maybe it was 30 seconds, because I think Brandon was saying a lot of them are 30-second auctions. But it just felt so fast that I was like, wow, you know, you had to be on the ball, because the guy was just setting them up there, and he's like, sold, okay, next one sold, next one sold. But he had like a couple thousand items to get through, you know, it was like, so I really feel like there's room on Whatnot as a buyer to get some really good deals, and as a seller, you can just get rid of loads of stuff for real fast, you know, a lot faster than if you were to try and sell everything individually on eBay or on a Facebook Marketplace or something like that, you know.
G4 says, don't get Rum started on Whatnot again. No, I've made my peace with it. I've learnt my lesson. Never join a live stream that Fabulous Disaster is in. Is basically the answer.
That's the lesson.
Yeah, that's the lesson.
Yeah. But we're going to talk a little bit more about it tomorrow, because Brandon and I are doing our live comic show tomorrow afternoon.
Right. Tomb, check John's new show out. You'll probably really like it. It's on Super Awesome Peak Show. What time is it, John? Is it 10 UK?
It's 6 p.m. Eastern U.S. time.
Yeah.
So it's late for you guys. That's like 11, I think, for you guys.
Yeah, I've watched. I've watched each episode so far. Though, so, I mean, I've been in bed naked, but
we're gonna go
you're used
over
to
his
that.
what. We're gonna go over the whatnot and how it worked out for Brandon, discuss it,
Okay.
and then talk about his future on whatnot and what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And then also this time we've got some new comics we picked up to show off, stuff from the last couple weeks that we picked up, and then what was it? Brandon had a really good suggestion. What was it? I wrote it down here so I wouldn't forget.
Ghosty's posted Super Geo link, John. So.
Oh, we're gonna do first appearances. We're gonna talk about some famous first appearances.
Yeah.
In comics of different characters.
Well, that seems to be what everyone's collecting. That's what everyone wants. They want they want those first editions.
We tried to come up with something to talk about, like, you know, we did the one episode we did cleaning and pressing, another episode we talked about grading comics, and then we had a character spotlight we did one day, and now we're going to do some first appearance stuff, and so we try to come up with something different each episode to sort of talk about, in addition to like stuff we picked up that week and things like that, you know.
I tell you what, maybe it's just me that would be interested. I'd be interested in what current lines are there with each publishing house. So what are Marvel currently running? What are Image? You know, like I say, Image still make comics? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do I mean the ones I used to buy the most of are the because I never ever saw Marvel. It was the what's the other one? What did Star Wars used to be on? What's that?
Oh, you mean Dark Horse?
Dark Horse.
Yeah.
I've got a relatively small comic collection, but most of them are Dark Horse. So I don't know if they what they make anymore, because they haven't got the Star Wars license. They haven't got the Alien license anymore. So
no, it's like
I used to buy a lot of Alien ones, and so I don't know what they do anymore.
I'm actually almost wondering if Dark Horse is even still around.
Yeah.
Like
Spawn. Can you still get Spawn comics? That was the one.
Yeah, Spawn is still out.
That was one of my.
In fact, there's a Spawn comic in the giveaway in July.
But what publisher? What are they on Image still, or what?
Yeah,
are they?
they're still on Image.
Right.
Yep, still on Image.
I don't know. I've lost. I don't know. My most recent comic purchases have been the new Alien ones. That's the.
Predator's coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that as well.
In July.
Yeah.
I already got that. Told my shop I want it.
Oh, there you go. Ghosty, IDW as well. Yeah.
Yeah, IDW.
Didn't they do some Star Wars ones at one point? I'm sure.
They still do a little bit of Star Wars. Yeah. Actually, come to think of it. Yeah, Dark Horse is still around. If they haven't been publishing, they're coming back. Because it was recently announced that the license has been split for Star Wars. Disney has decided to because IDW does the stuff for kids, the adventure comics that are geared more for kids. Marvel's doing all the canon comics that are in the canon Star Wars movie and TV universe. And then they're giving Dark Horse back the Legends license. So Dark Horse is going to start up, I think, next year with bringing back stuff like Knights of the Old Republic and things like that.
Yeah, they're the ones. Yeah.
And they're going to be It'll basically be separated by publisher. If you want to read something that's canon, pick up Marvel. If you want to read Legends, pick up Dark Horse. If you want to read stuff for kids, like cartoony stuff for kids, get the IDW.
So I like all the old Legends ones. I do. That's smart. That's fun.
Yeah.
There's also this small independent Canadian comic house. I believe it's called Tomb. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe it's called Snakes and Sorcerers. Is that what it's called, Tomb? Snakes and Sorcerers. You've got to check out Snakes and Sorcerers on it. Tell me if that's right, Tomb. He's crazy, man. He's so cool. Check out Snakes and Sorcerers on Instagram. Have I said that right, Tomb?
There's a lot of independent small companies that are pretty good.
It's Tombs Comics.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
Tombs?
you gotta follow him on Instagram. The company's called Tomb Comics Groups. But what's your Instagram account called, Tomb? Is it? I thought it was Snakes and Sorcerers. Let us know what your Instagram name is, Tomb, for your comics or your website, and Ghosty or GeForce will post the link so people can follow you. Or anyone on the rewatch can follow you. Don't know why I've just got in. Being in an atite, that's really useless. Oh, there you go. Swords and Snakes. Go and follow Swords and Snakes on Instagram. Honest to God. Swords and Snakes, everyone, on Instagram. Go and do it. Get yourself a piece of independent art.
Time is of the essence. Intensify the attack.
Oh, freaking Yoda! It's always Yoda.
Although I keep looking out, I do keep looking out for the monkey lizard appearance. The monkey lizard's yet to make an appearance. I keep looking. Keep looking out to him, going, when's this monkey lizard going to appear?
We fought a giant monkey lizard in the Dauntless game Mark and I did.
Did you?
There's a giant monkey.
Fire monkey.
Defeat those rebels at once.
In Dauntless, there's a giant monkey.
Yeah,
we
fire monkey.
Oh, fire monkey.
Or
even
fire
climbs the
gorilla.
walls of the stadium like King Kong. And
Yeah, in the volcano.
oh, I blew myself up. Dang it! Turn around, Mark. You can see my dead body on the ground. In the sand.
There you go. GeForce has got Swords and Snakes on Instagram. There you go. If you're not following that account, go and do it. Yeah. Toon makes his own comics, and they're like pieces of artwork. Really, they're like
that's what comics are.
And he gives them away as well every Tuesday, I think.
Damn Yoda.
Jim, you need to come on Monkey Lizard Hangout, and you could spend an hour talking to Salacious and the whole Monkey Lizard army about your comics.
Unacceptable. Regroup.
Just imagine
One
the
of my
comics.
favorite-
Yeah, but they're like I don't know. It's like it's art to me. It's come out of your head. It's crazy art, comic covers.
The podcast that I did used to highlight a lot of independent comic guys, and one of my favorite ones, which I still talk to him to this day, is a guy named Vince Dorse. And Vince is really cool. He's just a really good guy.
Oh.
But he does a great comic about Bigfoot. And it's his dog Spot and Bigfoot go on adventures together.
I found another potential co-op game.
Is it a comic book?
Yeah, and he does he does a series on the web and
No,
makes a
I
comic
thought
book.
the game.
Yeah.
You introduced me to a comic book writer, Chief. I'm sure I was on. I'm sure I was on your channel once, John, when you had a comic book maker on, because I bought his comic. It's he makes Geek Girl.
Yeah.
Who's that? Sam.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. We've had him on a couple times. I mean,
yeah,
he was
yeah.
on live, I think, once or twice on the channel, and he's been on the podcast. He usually comes on about once a year to update everybody on what's going on.
Yeah, he did a Kickstarter. Yeah. I'm sure I was on your channel when he was on because I bought the the comic.
I actually just got the comics from that Kickstarter.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Hey, Alicia, how you doing?
I really like supporting a lot of the guys that are, what do you want to say, like starting out or they're independent. You know what I mean? Like, because you just hope that their idea can take off. You know what I mean? A lot of people have a really good idea, but it's just difficult to get the momentum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like. You know.
I agree with you. I like supporting Kickstarters and buying independent. You know, I like buying custom figures from customizers and people that go to the effort of creating their own stuff. You got to support them because you're right. It's tough to get going, isn't it? And,
yeah. And I love it when something does happen, like my friend Michael Munns. Michael was on our podcast from when it started. He was a guy that I met in downtown Seattle. I think it could have been at one of the conventions, like one of the Emerald City Comic Cons, where we met, and we just became fast friends. And he wrote his own novels. He wrote independent novels, and eventually one day he was like, "I'm gonna try." He couldn't get a publisher, so he's like, "I'm just gonna try publishing myself on Kindle on Amazon." And his book started taking off in the digital world, you know. And then it let him write a trilogy of books, and then he started a second trilogy. He's on I think he's currently writing the third book of the second trilogy. And his first trilogy was called, based on the Greek gods. Like, his first book was called Zeus is Dead. And it's like, what if the Greek gods were still alive, just normal people in our town, in our society, but one day something happened where Zeus was accidentally murdered. Well, Zeus was murdered in a mugging in, like, a back alley, you know, and the rest of the gods are like, what happened to Zeus? And it's sort of a comedy along the same vein of, like, Douglas Adams or Terry Pratchett or something like that, you know. And what really excited me was last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago now, I think Michael called me up and he's like, dude, Amazon picked up my books and they're making a TV show out of it. They optioned his book for his trilogy Zeus is Dead for a television thing, because he's sold over 1 million of them now on Amazon. He's really taken off, you know. And Michael's in the Transformers documentary, actually, that I did. That's the Michael I'm talking about, the guy that's in the Transformers.
Yeah.
So it's really cool when someone that you know has worked really hard on something and give their passion of what they're writing or working on, and then something might actually happen, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, wow, their dreams coming true, you know? It's just cool.
Oh yeah. Sure.
And now an option is a totally different thing. Like, it's got to go through a lot of work before it actually gets approved to be put into production. But, you know, it's still one step in the process, right? Oh. How many points do we have?
The rebels will attack these command posts next. Defend them.
So I'm going to I'm seeing the Red Falcons parachute team tomorrow. Should be interesting. One of the places where I work, they're one of the British
Red Falcons.
well, yeah, they're one of the Royal Air Force's teams, but this team jumps out of Puma helicopters, so it's going to be weird. So they all jump out of 2 or 3 Puma helicopters and then
do they do like a formation jump?
Yeah, and then
cool.
they come and land on your field, you know, and then the Puma helicopters come and land as well. So
why can't I use my special power?
You're an idiot.
No, the left stick power is turned off on my guy. Why is it turned off?
G4 says he backed Death Sworn on Indiegogo but the last update was November 21. Wow.
There will be no more retreats, no more falling back.
That's a shame because
some of them take years before you ever see anything. Like I backed the Axanar project, Star Trek.
Oh,
Axanar,
did you? Wow.
Because I know.
Do you know? Have you met Robert Meyer Burnett before?
Oh yeah. I have his autograph.
I quite like watching his channel.
Oh no. But I know Larry Nemesek, you know, I've known him for years, and he used to come to all the Star Trek conventions when I was younger. And then he's working on this Star Trek show called Axanar, and it was completely like a crowd-funded Star Trek show.
Yeah.
And like a lot of big-name actors from Next Generation and Deep Space Nine and them are in it, you know, like the guys who played Klingons and things, you know, and Romulans and stuff. They actually got them to replay their roles in this show, and
they got sued, didn't they? They got sued.
They did end up getting sued, but they worked it out. They worked out a way to get it done.
Did you actually get a copy of it?
No, that's the thing. It's still not done.
Yeah.
And it's been years.
I was going to say, I've heard, because Robert was the director. Do you follow his YouTube channel? What's it called?
I think I do have it on. I'm following it somewhere. Yeah, I've seen some of his projects.
He talks about. He was the director, and he quit, I think, because they had.
Yeah, he's done now.
Financial dispute or something.
Well, unfortunately, Larry didn't. I guess he didn't really understand the rules, because he took some of the money from the Kickstarter and he built a studio to produce more films than just Axanar. And apparently, if he was going to do that, he was supposed to have put that in the... Like, the money was said it's just to make Axanar, just to make the show. So, but he took a lot of the money and built a studio that he's going to use for all of his projects that he does in the future, you know? So it's kind of like he got a personal gain out of it more than just the one you know what I mean? Like they consider that a personal gain in some way, you know what I mean? So that's what got him sued about it. And
the Burnett Network, that's the name of the YouTube channel. The Burnett Network. He used to be on Collider all the time. With
that's right.
With John
Network,
Campier and the guy that
he's
wrote.
Got some.
Is it John? The guy that wrote made the documentary about Superman, Nicolas Cage Superman.
Yeah. The possible film that never happened. Right?
Yeah, Superman Lives, or that's it. John Schnepp, Simon. Yeah, he died, didn't he? Bless him. He was great to listen to. He's friends with Robert Myburnett, and he's the one that made that documentary. It's called "The Death of Superman Lives: What Happened" or something. I think it was called. John Schnepp. That's it. John Schnepp. Yeah, yeah, I used to watch AMC. And then they called it Collider Movie something, and Jedi Council. Yeah, that used to be one of my favorite YouTube shows. Collider got me watching YouTube. Yeah, I think same here, Ghost. To be honest, I think me too. Jedi Council on Thursdays, and then Movie Watch, or I can't remember what it was called, Movie something. But John Schnepp was the coolest one.
Hey Sonny, what's your kill count up to?
Probably not much. I died in between, like 50.
I'm at 50.
Why? Yeah.
Just curious. No, I was just curious. That's all. I keep dying, so mine keeps resetting, so I don't know what mine highest was. I'll have to wait until after we're done.
I'm using the Death Trooper guy, and I'm at 50 kill assists. Oh, 29 streak, okay.
58. 58.
I'm only like
nice.
halfway there. I've got more than 50 assists.
Well, I was just curious because I keep seeing assisted wake the move, assisted wake the move, you know, so it's like I keep getting all these assists.
Mine would be higher, but you guys keep stealing the kills from me.
Excuses.
Keep getting in front of me.
So, I gotta ask, I ran across something today while I watch a lot of these, like we said before, science and mystery and weird shows on YouTube. And I ran across the story about a BBC Micro.
Yeah.
Now, was this a computer that you guys had?
On Solo.
It was. Would you like to know the story of the BBC Micro?
Yes, and then I can tell you my story that I heard about it. Maybe it'll be the same.
So, in the late 70s, the BBC...
Yoda's just destroying us now.
The BBC is a publicly funded TV channel in England.
Yeah.
Which
yeah,
you guys don't have in, because all yours are commercial. So there's no...
Well, except for PBS.
PBS.
Publicly funded station.
The programming was not as good as the BBC. No.
No, it was like college shows.
Yeah, it was terrible compared to the BBC.
If that, it might even been high school.
Yeah, so
production.
There's no adverts on the BBC, and they're supposed to be independently neutral, and they have like 24-hour news, and they have like educational stuff, but in any case, in the late 70s, they do more than just TV. They're massively into radio, and you know they do a lot of other stuff. And they also do education. But basically, they wanted to help get more people young people into computing, and so they built a computer called the microcomputer back in the old. This is
Oh
like,
wow, it's only 17.
and basically they put microcomputers in every school, so that every school would have access to some of the first computers.
Yeah.
And I remember playing on. I mean, this is 8-bit, even predating 8-bit graphics.
Yeah,
And
it was essentially what we had a thing over here called a DOS computer,
yeah.
or you would have
Wow.
like the Apple IIe, where you essentially typed in commands, right?
I mean, this
You
was
would
even
type in-
before that. I mean, this was
Disk
like,
operations.
yeah, but they had games, you know, they had like, you know, games you could play and educational stuff. But yeah, but essentially, you're right, John. You could learn to code on it, and basically, it was responsible for the spawning of the British computer industry. And while you guys had like Atari, we had a whole load of we had like Sinclair Spectrum and Amstrads and
Commodore.
And people were mad into coding. In fact, at one point, have you seen the Ocean Games? It was like the biggest game studio in the world at one point.
Yeah,
And they used to make
lots of conversions. They did lots of conversions though from arcade games and stuff.
So in like the early 80s, we had loads of game studios, like way more. I mean, you had like Codemasters and
Psygnosis, which
yeah,
was by Sony.
I mean, they still exist. They still exist now, but
Team
they've been
Team
bought
17.
up.
Team
They've
17
been
still exists.
yeah, they've been bought up by all the larger ones.
No, Team 17 is still independent since over 30 years.
But that was basically so whilst there was the video game crash, it never really happened over here because we were still playing on these crappy little you know.
Well, what I mean is like by the text-based things is that like to load up a game you have to type in the executable and hit enter?
Only on Commodore 64, for example, you had.
Because they were like, I mean, because the thing I was seeing today, they were talking about like a word processor, and he had to load it up by typing, like he had to put in like list, and then it would list all the files, and then he had to type in the file name to open it up. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like you could point and click. It's not like you could point and click on it. You know what I mean? There was no mouse.
On Commodore Amiga, the games booted automatically. You only had to insert the disk and start booting.
Oh, it would just start loading when you put the disk in?
It was almost like a console, but just as a home computer. So that was quite comfortable.
But what I ran across was a guy he worked at a school, and he could once in a while borrow a BBC Micro and bring it home.
Yeah.
And what happened was, him and his girlfriend and his roommates I think his name was Doug, his roommate was Nick, and his girlfriend was Debbie, if I remember right. And they went out for dinner, and they just left the computer on because it took so long to boot up and everything. And when they came back, there was a message on the screen, like in their whatever word processing program they had, rudimentary word processing program, and it made no sense to them. It made no sense, and they kind of ignored the first one, but it got saved on the machine anyways, and he didn't bother deleting it because deleting stuff was a little more complicated than just clicking delete, So he had returned the computer to school, and then a month or so later, it was his turn to borrow it again. So he took it home, borrowed it, and he found a couple more messages on it that clearly were written from the same person, saved on the computer. And he left it on again, and they waited and waited, and later that night, a new message appeared on it that none of them in the house wrote, and it was written in a language, or English that was basically from the 15th century type English, like thou art
Ye of English.
Yeah, ye old English, you know, yeah. And they were really confused, and they took it to a language guy that worked at the school, at a college that they knew. And he confirmed that it was written in like 15th century English, not modern English, and it was following all the grammatical structure and everything correctly. And essentially, to make a long story short, after like a year of working this out, and they figured out that the guy they were talking to, because they started writing back, they started writing a Word document, like a, you know, and leaving it on the computer, and then the next day or two there'd be a response. And they actually found out by doing research that they were talking to a guy that lived in like 1520 during the reign of some king or whatever, and they found him. They found that there was a house that was on their property that had been torn down, and everything he was saying was true. So the basic gist of it is they claim that they were talking through time using a BBC micro to some guy in the 1500s.
What?
And this is like in 1985.
That is nuts. That's weird. That's weird.
And there's been a couple books written about it, I guess. Like, and like it was a big thing. It was putting in all the newspapers back in 1985. And everyone was talking about it for a while.
That sounds like something that used to be on PG Tips Mysteries of the World. I tried to explain this to Ghost, and he couldn't quite. I couldn't quite. When we used, you know how you guys like collect like all the baseball cards, like Topps cards.
Yeah.
We collected cards, but they were half the size of Topps cards. They were like long rectangular ones.
Yeah,
and
like really old baseball cards are that size.
Right, and you used to get them free in tea. So when you buy tea, you'd get a card in them.
Yeah, they were tea cards. Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
And they used to do different campaigns, and one long-running campaign was called Mysteries of the World. And there'd be a picture of the mystery, like it'd be Bigfoot or some weird, and on the back it'd tell you the mystery.
Wow, that's a cool set.
Yeah. I've got a couple of the. I mean, they did other things like Disney and, you know, but they had some long-running lines, you know. And the mysteries one was always fun because it was always like crazy, you know. There'd be pictures of ghosts or, you know, weird stuff, you know. And,
yeah, when I was working at the comic store in like 90-91 time frame, in New York, we ran into some of those, and that's where I had to learn all about the tea cards and stuff, because he bought a whole collection and wanted to sell them in the store, so I had to research them up and learn how to learn about them, which back then essentially meant asking everybody I knew till I found someone who knew what the hell they were.
Yeah. Connor, we got them, but not sure it was tea. PG Tips were the main ones, but yeah, they were massive. I mean, they don't do them anymore, but I still see them in old antique stores or in toy fairs. You can still get albums for them. In fact, I've got a couple. I've got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set and a Disney set as well, I think.
Well, and didn't they do some of just like famous people from?
They did, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They'd do
I feel like that's some of the stuff we had. It was just like
I think
British
they did
royalty and
British
like,
royalty. Yeah,
and,
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
Princess Organa has been spotted on the battlefront. Later will want to talk to her. Well done on completing the second phase. The attack will recommence momentarily. We have new assault telemetry. These positions are to be secured.
Oh, Colin says we didn't get the Royals. Cricket. They did a lot of cricket. stickers, cricket clubs. You'd get like county crests and.
Yeah, you get the That's right. There weren't there like the logos of different soccer teams and football teams.
I don't know if they did football. The Panini stickers used to have the logos on, and they'd always be foil, you know, like you used to call them shinies.
Like clones who are new at this, shinies.
Yeah.
We always called those chrome or foil.
Foils, yeah.
Yeah, or chromes. Either they're chromed or they're foil.
How do I get out of my AT-AT?
You gotta hit square.
Hold square.
Hold square.
It'll explode and then you'll poop out of it.
Hey, Smith Lord. We were just talking, I don't know if you remember, Smith Lord. We were just talking about the cards you would collect out of PG tips or out of boxes of tea. And then have different card collections. And I don't know if, like, when I used to have to go to the supermarket with my mum, I'd always want her to get that particular brand, like PG tips, so you'd get the card, the free card that comes with it. And
we used to get little figurines in ice cream too. Little. You would lick all the ice cream away, and at the top of the popsicle stick would be like a little action figure stuck to the top of it.
oh, we never
But it
had
was
that.
basically just like a plastic army man type guy
Oh, we never had that.
stuck to the top of it. And I remember always
Boba
wanting
Fett just
to
at
find
level
people-
21.
Rebel commander on the battlefield.
Mine's only recently hit above 25, so I can finally max out his cards. My Boba Fett.
The rebels will fight us to the last.
GeForce says it was brilliant design to prevent kids from putting toys in their mouths.
I know, yeah. I think that's why it stopped after a while. It stopped before we could get a lot of them because the kids were choking on their little action dudes. They were basically like an army man stuck to the end of a popsicle stick.
Connor says, my wife told me that, but after licking and licking, there was no toy. Connor! Honest to God.
Believe me, there's a toy in there.
Have you heard the rumor, by the way? Have you heard the rumor?
What's the new rumor?
Well, it's more than a rumor. But the Smith Lord himself is making his debut YouTube appearance on MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangout.
Oh, yeah. Next week, right?
It's not next week. It's not. It's Colonel Angus is on next week.
Didn't I see the post about that though? Or you put them up like 6 weeks ahead of time.
Oh,
That's
I've
right.
got like a 2-month schedule.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we need to build up the anticipation of the Smith Lord. You see, it could be my last ever day on YouTube.
What are you talking about? Why?
Do you read Smith Lord's comments in the chat? Smith Lord and Salacious. It could be dangerous. It could be dangerous.
Just don't let him show any pictures.
Yeah.
If he says share screen, hit no.
Yeah. Exactly.
Smith Lord's creations, you mean Chris Kran?
No.
Or
Different Smith Lord.
Okay. Or is it Stan Solo?
No. This is a far more naughtier Smith Lord.
Naughtier.
Naughtier.
His name is Chris, though, right?
It is.
Yeah.
He says, I plan on it being I plan on it being a little not safe for work. That's what Simon was after all this time. I don't know what you've said there. If you don't get him demonetized, I don't know what will. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If Salacious and Smithlord can survive an hour together on YouTube, then we're safe for life. Oh, damn it. That was cool. Oh yeah, Boba. Boba's amazing.
As you wish.
As you wish.
Oh no! They shot me. The boss is dead. See, all these guys, all these rebels in this game are using the Rebel Blaster. It's not a Bespin Blaster, guys.
But
All
didn't
these
it make
people-
its first appearance in Bespin?
No. It,
Show me in the movie, not in the video game.
yeah, it's in the movie. I actually think it's in Star Wars, the first movie. The gun that the Kenner Rebel figures came with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a big discussion. Everybody nowadays insists it's the Bespin Blaster. But when we were kids, it was the Rebel Blaster. You know?
Gotcha.
And they say, well, that must have been just a New York thing, because it's called the Bespin Blaster. Because they only used it on Bespin. And I'm like, no, they didn't. I'm like, every Rebel in the movie had that gun. You know? It's the Rebel Blaster.
What the hell is the Bespin Blaster?
Lord Vader will not be pleased.
Hello there, Christine. Thanks for joining the chat. How you doing?
Hello.
Bespin Blaster. What's the Bespin Blaster?
It's got you all confused.
Right, now I'm going to have a Kinder Bueno. Is Kinder from Germany or Switzerland, Sonny?
Kinder is, I think
Kinder?
that's
Isn't
Germany. I think it's
Isn't it
Ferrero.
German? I mean, that's like
Yeah.
kid in German, isn't it?
Is it German? Is it or Swiss? I thought it was Swiss.
It's both.
It's both.
The
Can't
Swiss
be
also say
both.
Kinder.
Can't
The
be
Swiss
both.
also say Kinder, but
Can't be both. It had to have started somewhere.
No, I don't mean the company. I mean the word.
Okay.
The Swiss also.
Where's the
partially
company?
They mean-
German.
Where's the
they
company
mean-
from?
It means kid, right?
Yeah, it's children.
Child or something, right?
Child or children both. Kind is child and Kinder is children. Yeah. Kinder Schokolade. I think it's for Ferrero, isn't it? Yeah, Ferrero. It's Germany. It's not far from my place here in Hessen.
Is it chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their most common product is called Kinder Schokolade. Children chocolate.
So where's the
Pretty
company
old.
from? Is it
They
German?
dipped or rolled.
Ferrero is located.
Ferrero.
in-
Swiss, I think, isn't it?
No, it's Germany. It's not far
You
from my
sure?
place. Maybe
You sure?
maybe 80 kilometers.
You just claiming it?
The main place is Italy, but they have a huge factory here.
Is that Toblerone, the triangle one?
So,
Is that German
They were
also?
founded in Alba, Italy, by Giovanni Ferrero, and they have the administration sitting in Luxembourg, of course, because there the taxes are.
Luxembourg de Ville. Luxembourg de Ville.
And
There's one town in Luxembourg. It's called Luxembourg Video.
Yeah, Asia Limited. That's
Oh, this is cool.
Asia's,
Atmospheric effect.
Yeah, look at this. It's got a mist.
Hesse, and they are in. Where is it?
These positions must be held.
It's near Marburg, so it's not that far from our house.
Simon says we can have up to 30 people racing on Grand Theft Auto. Can we all go on Grand Theft Auto at the same time? Is that worth an exploration?
Yeah, but Grand Theft Auto is still $80. It won't ever come down on. They don't ever have a sale on that thing, even though it's like a 10-year-old game.
Is it Grand Theft Auto 5? Is that what they're on?
I didn't.
That's what I assume, because that's what everybody plays.
I didn't pay 80 for it. More like 20.
Yeah, I bought it. I'm sure I didn't pay.
It was on sale, quite a bit.
Every time I've looked, it's always been I was like, that game has got to be free by now because it's 10 years old, and they still want $79.99 or whatever for it. You know, it's like, what?
No.
I've only streamed it once and I got stuck and I kept dying repeatedly in the same bit. And I almost had a freak out on the stream, and I haven't been back since.
If we can play like 1 billion people on the same map, I would consider it. Because that's what I wish about Burnout Paradise, is that we could all be running around the same city on the same streets at the same time. But unfortunately,
it's only the events.
Yeah, you got to all start the event together, and then
Simon
you
says
only
up to
race
30
during that
players.
event, then it kicks you off.
But it's the GTA Online for free anyway.
Races.
I think GTA Online is for free.
New data indicates the rebels will attack these positions. You must defend them.
Watch out for gorillas. I've seen them eating poo on Trump's videos.
Oh, now there is even a GTA Plus membership.
There's a massive monkey poo fan club out there, Sniffles, so be surprised. Yeah, we need to do a racing game. We need to... Yeah, gorilla lizards. You see those ape lizards in Star Wars Resistance? They're bloody massive.
Oh shit, I was idle for too long.
Mark, wasn't that motorcycle game we played free? Or was that
The what, ATV off-road one?
Yeah, the we were driving, we were jumping in the sand and running all over the place.
I think it was, or it was like $5 or something like that, but I don't remember how many people were on it.
Yeah.
Like how many it allowed at once.
Wow. That's ridiculous. That is crazy.
So the PS4 version is currently, the premium edition is at 35 euros here.
Oh!
Yeah, but yeah, it's 80 or 90 bucks if you want the Megalodon shark one, but that's not really necessary. A while ago, they sold the basic version for 20 euros, and each month they handed out 1 million credits to every player each month. You only have to log in. I'm sitting on 18.5 million.
Jeez.
But I haven't played any. Didn't play that much.
God damn it. Rum, I've seen you drive in Call of Duty. Are you sure you want to play a racing game? I'm quite good at racing games. It's probably one of the types of games I'm got more chance of winning on.
New defense positions
That and football.
Dig in.
That was all we ever used to play when I was a kid. Was FIFA or Sensible Soccer or Pro Evolution Soccer. It's all we used to play just over and over.
We gotta kill that Wookiee! We can't let them get through. We got him. Chewbacca is no more. Oh, Princess Leia. Oh, she killed me. No.
Chief says, I'm quite good at racing games as he hovers on a speeder bike. You say G-Force? Come on. Saying it's a hover bike, exactly, it's a hover bike, not a speeder bike. God damn it, G-Force.
They're coming through!
They gone. They gone's back. Hey, there, they gone. How was your honeybee? Eliminate him. Because you don't like Monkey Poo so much, Simon, when you come on the show, you can guarantee it'll be Monkey Poo left, right, and centre. You just guarantee it. They know you're not a fan, so. I'll have to see if I can find any fresh Monkey Poo videos. But I'll have to see if I can make a Monkey Poo quiz. Monkey Poo, the quiz. It's time for Monkey Poo, the quiz. The new iteration. The next generation of Monkey Poo. I'm looking forward to the super awesome science show. That's going to be the next big event. That's going to be the one. Welcome to the super awesome science show. We learn about science and crazy things.
Do we have a song yet?
We'll have to work one out.
Oh, that's it. Okay, the Relby K23 blaster pistol. Almost. That's the blaster from the best wing guard.
Well, see, the gun that the Kenner gun is based off of the DH-17 blaster pistol, and it's the Rebel Fleet Trooper blaster pistol DH-17, and that was actually used by a lot of the Rebel Fleet guys that were even on the Tantive 4. So, if the Kenner weapon is based off of something that the Rebel Fleet Trooper used, it should be called the Rebel Blaster, which is what we called it when we were kids.
The DH-17 is different.
But for some reason, the people today call that the Bespin Blaster.
Actually, they look similar, but they have a different design. The DH-17 and the Rebel K-23. They're not similar. They're not fully similar. DH-17 is used by the Galactic Empire, Rebel Alliance, and the New Republic.
Yeah, they used it in a lot of things, yeah.
But the Rebel K-23 is also used by the Galactic Empire and the Bespin Green Guard. There you go. But
I'm just saying that the Kenner gun that people today call the Bespin Blaster was actually modeled after the DH-17 Rebel Fleet Trooper. Super Blaster was loosely modeled after
that was
Stormtrooper Blaster.
You guys are such geeks, honestly.
The E11 didn't really look like the weapon.
No, it doesn't really.
You can't really get any geekier
E11
than
doesn't
this.
really look like.
You can't really get any geekier than this, guys. You know that.
The Kenner Blaster was Stormtrooper Blaster was loosely based on the E11, but they really don't look the same.
Or the Snowtrooper rifle also look different.
That's one of the geekiest conversations you'll ever hear. Sonny and Super John comparing space guns.
Comparing blasters.
Yeah.
Well, like, people have gotten into arguments with me on because I'll say it on my YouTube channel. I'll be like, well, this guy comes with a Rebel Blaster. And they'll put in the comments or they'll write on Twitter and stuff, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, it's a Bespin Blaster. And I'm going, from the time we were little kids...
Were you even alive back then?
Yeah, you weren't even alive when they came out, and it's like from the time we were little kids till today we called it the Rebel Blaster because it's based on the DH-17. And they were like, no.
Funny how many World War II weapons they used.
Yeah, they did. The Sterling submachine gun was the basis for the
yeah. And
funny
is the Lewis gun with no pan magazine. That's the one with the big water cooler.
Oh yeah.
And that Imperial rifle, that long rifle is an MG34.
And Han Solo's DL.
Yeah, that's a C96, a Mauser C96. And they used the muzzle booster from a machine gun. I think it's the MG81.
Conversation still happening.
And
yes, yes, it is. Unfortunately.
Hey, I thought this is a geek channel.
There was a big thing like 30 or 40 years ago, like finding the weapons and making the guns the same way they were made as the props, but eventually they became too expensive to do that because like now historic gun collectors want the Sterling submachine gun and a Mauser, and so do Star Wars collectors, so it made them super expensive, you know? And I'm sure the gun collectors, like historic gun collectors, are like, damn those Star Wars people! They made the prices of these go skyrocket. You know?
I was second. I was second!
Yeah,
Oh my
because
gosh!
Yes!
No!
Yeah,
I
because
got
I'm
third
out.
place!
Because
Rum beat me somehow! How is this possible?
Because I'm out. I was idle and the game kicked me.
Oh,
Somehow I got third place. I don't
beautiful.
understand this.
it's beautiful.
Well,
You're
hopefully you didn't
beautiful.
screenshot that, so there's
You're
no
beautiful.
proof,
finally
Oh, I
did
can
it.
still do that. I can still do that. Challenge you.
Finally did it.
Can't. It's gone. I can replay.
Oh, that's right. It's being shown
Yeah.
live. That means you
Yeah.
can. You
Yeah.
can go back.
The
no.
The Triumph Part 2.
The Triumph Part 2. At least
See
you
you,
didn't get
Gerard.
first.
See you, Gerard. Take it easy, dudes. Thanks for stopping. Thanks
Right,
for
Gerard.
stopping by. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, it seems.
What? Oh, joining co-op on Yavin 4.
That was a special moment. What? You haven't seriously finished your gun conversation, have you?
No, we haven't.
Oh. God damn it. Woohoo!
We have located the rebel base.
What
on
are
Yavin
people
4.
doing for
This is our
food
chance to avenge our
today?
fallen. Do not
For what?
disappoint me.
Food.
Food. Eating.
Eating.
I went to the grill and made cheeseburger.
What position must be taken to
So-
secure
With
the
red
area?
sauce.
Destroy the
Yeah,
rebel
with red.
base,
No,
then
I
we
didn't
can
put
Red
red
advance.
sauce on it,
red sauce.
You could make a pizza burger,
but I didn't.
but you could.
You could, yeah, but I didn't.
Did you put cheese
You're missing
slices?
out.
Did you put cheese slices on them?
Yeah. I
Onions?
had American cheese on them.
American
Whatever the hell
cheese.
that is.
Processed fake
Yeah,
cheese.
processed cheese.
Fake
stuff.
cheese.
It's one of the worst cheeses out there. That's why I can't have it anymore. It's like, I always liked it on my sandwich burgers and stuff like that, but I can't have it anymore.
But yeah, we have like almost
So you
right
got-
in front of the building. There's a pool, swimming pool,
Ugh.
and then if you go behind my building and across the pond and through the little field, there's a clubhouse for the community center and everything, and they have 3 or 4 grills back there. So I used to have to walk. It was less than 5 minutes, to this section.
Basically,
of
what
the
he's saying is he used to have to get exercise, and now he doesn't have to anymore to
Yeah.
go make his food.
So now it's sitting right out front because they put a grill at our pool.
Do you go and swim every day? Do you swim every day? I'd be in the pool every day, I would.
No,
No, John doesn't go outside unless it's for work.
swimming pool.
Well, I don't, to be honest, but if I had a pool, I probably would.
Swimming pools bother me. I think they're filled with filth. They're gross.
Because
Filled
no
with
one
filth.
uses that pool, so no one
Oh
can
no,
put
they
filth
do.
in it.
No, it's full of people all the time.
Oh, I've never seen people in it, so the gate's always been locked.
That's why I think it's gross. Because look at the people in there.
It's called chlorine.
But I've always had this weird thing about public pools, though. I just
Yeah,
feel
same
like
here.
They're like there's just nasty things floating around in there.
That's why when I could walk, I would go to the beach.
Hey, Ways of the Sith, how's it going, dude? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I've got John from the Super Awesome Geek Show. And I've got the Tunnel Rats.
Hey.
And I've got Sonny Frisch.
Guten Abend.
There you go. Got the whole crew in. Hope you're doing well, Ways of the Sith. Ways of the Sith has not long started a YouTube channel. So
Yeah.
go and check out Ways of the Sith. Go and give them some love. Those in the, if you can, in the chat. We'll have to get Ways of the Sith on MoNKeY-LiZaRD Hangout at some point.
I feel like I just watched his video.
We've been joined by
So we can promote his channel a bit. GeForce, old people pee in the pool.
Yeah, they do. And parts fall off in the pool.
Oh no, that's grim.
Nasty.
That's grim. I did want to get in the pool, but now you're putting me off.
You like, is that your skin
You're putting me off,
floating over
man.
there?
defeat is unacceptable.
Oh, wow.
Curious to know what Sonny's having for dinner today, or had for dinner.
Me? Nothing special.
There's definitely only one Sonny. There's definitely not two. There's definitely not two Sonnys out there. We can only handle one. One's enough.
Could you imagine the propaganda with two of them?
Oh my god, it'd be insane. Jesus.
French fries and some cheese nuggets.
French fries and cheese nuggets.
Yeah.
Cheese nuggets.
Yeah, with, like chili cheese. With,
Chili cheese nuggets.
yeah.
I am partial to chili cheese nuggets.
You what?
I am partial to chili cheese
So,
nuggets.
hold
Yes,
on.
we said.
Like,
But
I like
with
them.
fries, I mean, it's very. But with
what is
fries.
a cheese nugget?
Chili cheese nuggets.
Like
I do like those.
a chicken nugget with cheese in it, or like what?
I thought they were. I thought they were. I
Yeah,
thought they were. I thought they were American.
What?
To be honest, we can only get them like in American.
Yeah,
Burger
and they
bars.
even they are shaped like a nacho chip, but they're not a nacho chip.
They're not cheese nuggets. Those are cheese curds.
Curds,
No,
you call
not
it
curds.
Yeah,
no.
that's how they are. They're triangle-shaped fried cheese and breaded.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not cheese.
That's
curd.
a cheese. That's a cheese curd. That's what they
It's just-
made
yeah.
in Wisconsin, and that's where they originated from. They're originally called a cheese curd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
it's
those, but I also got
breaded-
cheese nuggets. Those cheese
It's
nuggets are
breaded
round
cheese.
shaped.
It's breaded cheese fried in a sense.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Those were Wisconsin cheese curds. Yeah.
I didn't say they come from Germany.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's where
Yeah,
they
so-
were from. It's just like
Well, you couldn't call them curd here because no one would know what to do
yeah.
Yeah.
with it. So they have to find other names for it. But
Well, we could
here
get-
they're called cheese nachos here because they're shaped like a nacho chip. And
Okay. They're like triangular.
and yeah,
Cheese nachos would be nachos with cheese here.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
like
That's also, when you no one knows what loaded fries are here. Here you have to say like chili cheese fries, bacon.
oh,
cheese
really?
fries.
Wow.
You can't
Yeah.
say loaded fries because no one would understand what it is. Okay, so
Yeah.
but
Loaded
cheese
with
nuggets.
what?
They're also cheese nuggets. They look similar to a chicken nugget, but they are filled with cheese. But
Yeah.
maybe a bit more round shape, more ball shape.
They're
but,
smaller though, the chili cheese
Yeah.
nuggets.
Yeah,
Whereas cheese curds, we get cheese curds from a burger
I got
joint,
both.
a burger joint here, and they're
Yeah.
much bigger. They're much bigger.
Yeah, I got
Cheese
both types
curds.
in my freezer. I got both types in my freezer. So I like those.
Yeah, I like those. There's this American burger joint here where you get cheese curds, and you get
Is it called Culver's?
Do you guys fried cauliflower?
What? God, no.
No,
No one eats cauliflower here. What the hell's wrong with you? This is the worst vegetable ever made.
Oh, have you ever had pickled cauliflower?
Why would you bother?
Have you ever had pickled cauliflower?
Isn't that what kimchi is?
It's really nice.
Isn't kimchi pickled cauliflower?
Pickled cauliflower is really nice. Cauliflower and vinegar, basically.
Nope.
It's really nice.
Oh yeah, French fries. That expression also is unknown here, or not used. We say
it's chips,
We
right?
say pommes frites. We say pommes frites, like the French.
Oh, you don't call them chips over there?
No,
We call them
That's
chips.
just a UK
We call them
thing?
chips. We call them.
we say pommes frites, like
Yeah,
almost
Pommes frites.
Yeah.
Pommes frites.
or just pommes. That's typical German, pommes.
We call them chips.
Yeah.
Give us some chips. Give
Stay
some
on
chips.
B, everybody. Stay on B. It's ending.
Pickled cauliflower's nice. Pickled cauliflower's good. Chicken livers are good.
Cauliflower.
No. You eat the weirdest things, man.
You ever had pickled pig's feet?
No.
No.
That's not pickled either.
Oh, Blumenkohl. Ah, Blumenkohl.
Oh,
I'm
look at that!
I'm not a fan of cauliflower.
Screenshot this one.
either.
We gotta screenshot that one.
That one went too quickly. I didn't see it.
I'm not a fan of cauliflower either, but it's pretty common here too. Cauliflower.
See, they say that in the film Friday. Chris Rock, and I never knew what it was. Chris Rock goes, "Give me 2-piece chicken, hot sauce, and all the fries you can give me." And then he goes, "I want the pig's feet. I want the collard greens." We don't know what that is. We don't have collard greens or pig's feet. I don't know what that is.
Not good, I'll tell you that.
Collard greens are pretty good if they're done right. I've had them a couple of times with barbecue stuff, and they're pretty good if they're done right. It's basically like a spinach that's cooked in a different way. It's not just boiled spinach, you know. But if they're not done right, they're completely horrible.
What is that?
Don't tell
Collard
me you don't know what
greens.
spinach is.
Not a fan of spinach.
I'm not either, but
I can eat spinach in a salad or in mixed in with other greens, but not by itself.
Although a sag balti's good. That's got spinach in it. A spinach curry. That's good. Call it sag balti. Give me a sag balti and a large naan, please.
I like broccoli.
I've got a pizza. I'm gonna put a pizza in the oven. I've got a pizza.
I had pizza for lunch.
You can't really complain. You can't really argue with pizza, can you? It's just like, everyone likes pizza.
Oh, not with pineapple.
Especially with pineapple.
Defend these positions at all costs.
Pizza.
Oh, anchovies. Oh.
It is one of the foods that fascinates me because of that. Like most people do, like, it's very... Like, have you ever come across someone who just flat out doesn't like pizza?
No.
Like, in any form, you know what I mean?
No.
And it's a weird thing, like, how is it even possible that...
Although some people don't eat bread, do they? Some people like will not touch.
But isn't that just a choice? It's not like they don't like it, it's...
Well, I think there's a lot of gluten, isn't there, in bread?
Yeah,
People
yeah.
have gluten.
But what I'm saying is they eat it, but
Yeah,
they decide not to eat it by choice. It's
That's
not
fake.
that they don't.
Is that, did you
It's
say
not
it's
that they
fake?
don't
is.
like it.
Is that's fake?
Most people in America think they have the gluten allergy when they really don't. They just want to be, at some reason, like drawn
Gluten
that
intolerant.
attention to them. I worked with this person that said they were allergic to the gluten. Then we saw them eating a Snickers bar, and there's gluten in Snickers bars. And they argued that there wasn't, so we pulled up the thing, and they go, yeah, here it is. No, there's no gluten in there because I don't get sick. Yeah, because you don't have the made-up disease.
Yeah,
You just wanted attention. So, and 90% of the people here, probably 95 in America, that say they're allergic to gluten, they're not really allergic to it. They just want to have special attention for some reason.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like that in Europe, but over here it's huge.
Yeah, it's the
Like
same.
people everyone you run into for a while everybody couldn't have gluten. You know,
Oh,
and
it's
it was
the
like
law.
since when?
It's the
You
law.
know, like
it's the law here. You have to have a gluten-free menu. You have to say everything on the menu if it's got gluten, if it's gluten or not.
Same here.
I don't think that's a law here, but it is. It is pretty frequent that you go to a restaurant and it's on the menu. They have a gluten-free option, but I don't think every restaurant has a gluten-free option here.
There's a law here called Natasha's Law, and you have to state every allergen on every menu.
Wow.
Yeah, they usually have to do the nut law or berry stuff. But I don't know if they.
With gluten, I don't know if it's like, because with gluten you're not gonna die like a peanut allergy. You could die, you know, but gluten you're gonna feel bad, and you're gonna, you know, that's it. You don't die from a gluten reaction, you know. But like a peanut allergy, I could understand because they're gonna blow up and their throat's gonna shut off. You know, like people that are allergic to shellfish and things like that, you know, they'll actually puff up and they could die from not being able to breathe. So I get that being on the menu, but gluten, oh, my tummy hurts because I had gluten, you know.
Jesus. My
just blew up Alderaan.
I know, I
Yeah.
saw the blast go by.
Or yeah, that had to be Alderaan.
We tried showing that to Dude, and he yelled at us.
Yeah. He didn't want to look at it. I watched him. He turned around right when it blasted off and was looking out the hallway, and it was like, you were right there. Just turn around.
He's stubborn, the dude. He's stubborn. Very stubborn.
I'm gonna die. Oh wait, it reset. Weird.
Ah,
You
here
gotta
we
be
go.
careful on this board, because there's no railing on the bottomless pit.
Bloody hell. That was a battle of the ages.
I ran out of bullets. Oh, Luke just killed me. Where am I?
We're at the starting spot. What do you mean, where are you?
Oh, it's
Right
Obi-Wan
behind
tomorrow,
you.
isn't it? It's Obi-Wan tomorrow morning.
Yeah?
What time is it for you? It's 8 o'clock in the morning for us. It must be late on...
3 in the morning
3 in the
for
morning.
us. Oh my gosh.
I'll probably have time to watch it tomorrow. Ways of the Sith says, "Hey John, did you see they're gonna re-release Kenobi in a full movie cut?"
What?
Somebody-
Really? Like a
somebody-
full one cut?
Really?
That's what I've wanted. That's what I've been wanting with these shows. That'd be cool if they do that.
That'd be interesting. I wonder how it would play.
We are graced by the presence of Lord Palpatine.
There's only, what, 2 more episodes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently the last one is an hour and a half, I heard. Because they're playing it in the cinema, the last one. Last episode. Well, there's so many rooms though, aren't there? It's hard to know what's true and what's not.
Yeah.
Ah, we lost.
What a disaster. The rebels now have a foothold on the station from which to launch further attacks.
Now, my mom was like, did you want to go see that new Jurassic Park movie? And I was like, I want to, but I'm not going back to the theater. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, it costs $40 for 3 of us to go see Doctor Strange, or it was like $42 for just the tickets. And that was with her senior discount on her ticket. And I was like, I'm not going back to the movie and spending $30 for the 2 of us. You know, I'm like, I'll just wait and I'll watch it for free at home.
I kind of agree. I haven't actually been, I wouldn't say this in front of Josh, but I don't think I've been to the last movie I saw at the cinema. I think it might have been Alien Covenant. Just don't go anymore.
Well,
Yeah, I
That's
haven't
probably-
gone to a movie in a theater in a long time, and then it was like, and then I went
Spider-Man
with,
we went to see. Yeah.
yeah,
And
I
then we
guess
went
it
to
was
see Doctor
Spider-Man.
Strange. And then we
Yeah.
went to see Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Top Gun and the Northman.
I do want to see Top Gun but I probably will see Jurassic at least because I'm still in that Regal Club.
If you have a choice, and go for Top Gun instead of the Jurassic Park.
Well, I'm in the Regal Club. I could technically see both for
Yeah,
$0.
I would, if I were you, I would prefer Top Gun over the Jurassic World, whatever. Northman was good too. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Northman. It's not for free yet on any of the services. You got to pay $19 on the streaming services. So.
I was at the theaters at the cinema.
But I kind of think that COVID made people realize that they were comfortable at home watching
Yeah.
stuff. And
Yeah.
No.
That was for
it's
me.
not.
The Spider-Man No Way Home made a lot.
It did, but what I'm saying is, there's not going to be a reason to have 15 screens at a movie theater. They could. A lot of theaters will eventually go back to having 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4 screens, but they're not going to have 15 or 16 like they do now.
The problem.
Half those movies aren't bringing in anybody. The theaters are empty.
Yeah,
you know?
because the movies are shit. Hollywood is declining regarding quality by a lot.
It's people went to see Beverly Hills Chihuahua, dude. Like, so
They even went out
that
to
was
see
shit. The
Fast and
movies
Furious 9.
have been garbage for like 40 years now, and people used to go watch the garbage.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
depends.
in the last 5 years they're not watching
It
the
has
garbage.
gotten even worse. I mean, people went out to see Fast and Furious 9 or whatever it was called in 2021. That movie's also garbage, yet it was entertainment and people watched it. Well, I saw 2021, I think I saw 2 movies.
Yeah.
That was Dune and Suicide Squad. That's it. I used to go regularly to the movies like last
too.
decade. Like,
Yeah, same here.
but it has
And
gone
then I just stopped.
Hollywood has gone worse. Even from bad to worse, literally. Of course, there have been crappy movies at every given decade. I mean, even if you think of the 60s or whatever, 50s, or think of Plan 9 from Outer Space or something like that. There have always been crappy movies. Of course, but it's
The other thing
in
is,
general.
some of it's got to do with the prices going up, though, because
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
When
That's
it was
all it is
$3
for me. It's mostly
when it
the
was $3 or
prices that
$4,
it's just
when it was-
ridiculous.
when it was less than $5, and even when it was $5,
Don't you?
you could justify going to the movie once a week or something.
Don't you have
What-
a cinema day though? Every Tuesday here it's cheaper, like almost half price for the tickets. You pay on like
Well, now
7
they
or
have a
8
lot of
euros.
clubs. They have a lot of clubs now, like what I'm saying.
There's
I'm
a
in the
few
Regal
movie
Club.
theaters that do that, but they're the crappy movie theaters that I don't like going to.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like I'm not going to that. And then, or it's, you know, sometimes it happens at the good theater, but it's a movie I don't want to see. Like they'll have specific movies on Tuesday at for $5. You know, it's not just any movie you can see. It's a specific
Okay.
movie, and it's like, well, I don't want to see that movie.
Here it is. Every cinema does regularly on Tuesday. It's cinema day, and any movie, like every movie, is like half price.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
on
I think-
Tuesday or Wednesday they do sneak previews, so you also pay a reduced price, and then they have a movie. They don't tell you what it is, but it's usually a movie which is released in 2 or 3 weeks later afterwards. So you see the movie was officially released even. For example, in 1999 I saw The Green Mile 3 weeks before its official release.
We have been pushed back,
Oh,
but the
nice.
battle is not yet over. Await new orders.
Yeah, I
I
used
think
to get
they
a
don't
lot
do
of
it
sneak
'cause-
previews out in Seattle.
Yeah,
My friend used to get them all the time. Like, we got to see The Dark Knight like a week or two before it actually officially released in IMAX. You know, so it was like, it was nice. He used to, my friend used to get them a lot, like a lot of the invitations where they were like invitation only. You have to have the email confirmation in order to get in to the, you know, to watch the movie. But
Oh yeah, the Batman I saw too, but I have to actually reduce my rating for that movie, the Batman.
I liked it, but like I told my brother, I would not ever watch that movie again.
Yeah.
Like,
I
unless there's an edited version that takes out about an hour or so
Yeah.
in middle of the movie. It's just, there's so much of it that just drones on, and it's just like, nope, I'm done.
Also, in some ways, the movie I think makes no sense. Like the Riddler is brilliant at the beginning and during the middle, and then in the last chapter he gets himself caught by intentionally, and then he is planning this major terroristic act, which is totally even aiming at innocent people, which wasn't his goal at the beginning.
Yeah,
I didn't like that, and I think that Jeffrey Wright was not really used in that movie. The only reason that Commissioner Gordon, or he as Commissioner Gordon, is in the movie is to like protect Batman or Bruce Wayne of getting arrested, and that's about it. And the other thing is, Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne acts the same way as Batman. That's not a pretty good disguise.
Can we all say hello? Can we all say hello to Tim Possible, please?
Tim Possible.
Hey,
Hello,
Tim.
Tim.
Yeah, hi.
How you doing, Tim? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while.
Also-
Hope things are well for you.
Oh, I was kicked out again. Also, Batman is not vengeance. Batman. I would maybe a harbinger of justice, but not vengeance.
Yeah, but doesn't he learn that? Isn't that the point of the movie?
Nah, the point of the movie is
He learns that in Batman Year 2.
The movie has
The point of the movie was to take a nap.
Yeah, and to take my money.
I heard today that they're doing a sequel to the Joker. I don't know if this is a joke or not. And Lady Gaga is playing Harley Quinn, and it's a musical. The sequel is a musical. Which
If they're doing that, they're not going to make any money. Let's put it that way.
Which apparently it alludes to a comic book where there's, I don't know which comic it is. Maybe John knows. I don't know. There's a comic apparently where there's a lot of singing, or I don't know.
I know what it is.
How do you sing in a comic book?
I think it's a comic rehash.
You just write singing.
Yeah.
I guess it's Sweeney Todd in DC. Sweeney Todd, the Devil's Bow, Fleet Street. Yeah, I like that movie though.
Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd.
They're gonna win. No.
Oh, the crap.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Speaking of movies, Bob, what's that movie from you with that cardboard box ATSD and the underwear?
The what? What did he say?
Didn't you see that YouTube flick with
What?
the
Again? Look at that.
the cardboard box ADSD and the underpants? Was that you?
The cardboard box.
ATSD?
Cardboard box ATSD.
I sent that message via Twitter and the video.
Oh, I've forgotten what it was, Sonny. What was it? Is it cardboard box ATSD? I'm sorry, man. I've got a memory like a sieve, dude. You have put some funny tweets. Yeah. I'll have to go and rewatch it. Sorry, hold on. Cardboard box. You had me for a second.
I sent you a Twitter message. I asked you if that film is your product.
Let's have a look.
I think you even liked that tweet.
Yeah, no, I remember. I think
There it is. There's some Japanese writing. There it is. Bob, did you film that because of the underpants?
yeah. think I'm going to play one more game and then I'm done. I think because
I'm pretty much.
Yeah, I
in
was
that
gonna
state
do the
too.
same thing.
I think I'm losing concentration. And of course, when you play Battlefront with me, you want me at my best. You know, don't you?
Yeah, because somebody's got to fill that 4th spot.
You know, you need my points. You know, I'm such a valuable member.
I think that went right over his head.
Dig and hold at all costs.
Honestly. Remember, Nexus being.
These positions must be held. Retreat is
Remember
not
that.
an option.
Uh-huh.
Nexus being. According to Nathan Bowden, Salacious Rum is a Nexus being.
Oh, by the way, when I opened up the cardboard box in order to look for some items for the Saturday Free-Man MoNKey-LiZaRD.
Did you find your old monkey sock?
No, even better. Once I had the plan to like army building some of the those slime pit skeleton mutants from 2000X slime pit, and I thought I had bought like 1 or 2 pieces of those, and I opened the cardboard box. There were 6 slime pits in there.
Oh my word!
Didn't know I bought. They were when it was.
Is that the modern line of He-Man?
Yeah, when 2000X was running out, you could buy them for like $10, €10 or something. So
I never collected them. I never collected the modern line. It was just the old ones.
I like them. Actually, that's my favorite line.
They're a bit taller. They're a bit taller, aren't they? It's taller and skinnier.
No, they are. Now it depends on the figure. They have different scales. Like when you put Beastman besides Merman, they in proportions they're really different from each other. Like I think Merman is barely like 5 inch, while Beastman is easily 6 inch.
I got my G.I. Joe Swamps gear today and it was all busted up. So I'm having to return it.
I only got 1 G.I. Joe figure from Classified.
It's all snapped. All the skis were snapped.
How is that possible?
I know. All the skis were snapped off of it. Like literally snapped. Not even like disconnected. Snapped.
I bought the exclusive Sartan with more accessories from Hasbro 4. Like that one.
But I did win an auction for Marvel Secret Wars, the Falcon.
Falcon? Did he have did that one have wings? Or
with
did
the
he just
wings,
have
with the wings,
yeah?
With the wings.
Did he come with the bird, Red Wing?
Oh shit, is it supposed to be a bird?
I don't know, that's what I'm asking.
I don't think there is. I don't think you get the Red Wing back. Maybe you do. Oh, he hasn't, I don't think. Just the wings. I don't know if you... I don't remember having Red Wing, to be honest. Some of them did have guns, and maybe it did. Probably a little bit advanced for that line. Maybe to have a Red Wing, I don't know. A bit late for a pizza, but sorry.
Never too late for pizza.
No.
It's never too early and never too late.
It's true.
Did you just eat pizza from the couch?
Do I eat it from the couch?
No, from Hangover.
Oh yeah.
Alan, did you just eat pizza from the couch?
Yeah.
Not you, fat Jesus.
Yeah. just haven't watched Stranger Things or Miss Marvel.
This has got to be frustrating for them. They're supposed to push forward, but they can't.
Oh,
Oh, I went down. Now they're gonna come in.
We're both dead. That's it. It's all over.
It is. Once they get inside, it's game over, man.
It might have been Blade Runner 2049 was the last one I saw recently.
The bounty hunter, Boba Fett, has joined us.
Did you get Princess Leia?
Yeah,
Boba Fett?
yeah. She's dead.
Figure edition.
I Versio.
A rebel came in from behind. Not supposed to do that.
Bosk is here.
Like this, it always made absolutely zero sense that Iden Versio is on the Imperial side.
Yeah.
Because she turned good the minute you started playing the
This
game.
retreat is only a ruse to
Like-
confuse the rebels. New orders are forthcoming. Stop here!
It's a pretty mediocre story anyway. I prefer Force Unleashed.
Yeah, Force Unleashed was a good game.
We must now defend.
The last Star Wars game wasn't bad, though.
Fallen Order Jedi.
Yeah, it was not
Like-
bad. Except for the lightsaber. You know how often you have to hit some guys before they just drop.
I got you covered.
Funny, good story.
Throwing grenade!
Oh, Han Solo killed me. Han Solo killed Iden Versio.
Nuked by Chewbacca.
And didn't Iden have like the same story as Hera? Where like she eventually had a kid and the kid was in the rebellion too or something? The only difference is Hera's kid is blue and hers is not.
Well, I mean,
Level
similar,
56.
Similar story in that they're both women with kids.
Yeah. If that's what you mean.
I always wondered how Hera's kid turned out blue.
Yeah. Well, no, he's green, isn't he? He's got green hair. He's got green hair.
But he's got blue skin, doesn't he?
No.
I thought he had blue skin with green hair.
He's just got green hair.
Oh, okay.
That would be wacky, though.
I don't know where I was getting the blue skin from then.
No, he definitely hasn't got blue skin.
But he doesn't have tails, right? There's no.
No Loku.
Yeah.
But he's just
So
got green hair.
that must be a recessive trait when they mate with a human. The human genes are stronger.
Must be.
You think he would have had little nubs or something like?
Just when I killed Yoda.
Well, on that note,
Yeah.
just as we were about to start talking about Star Wars genealogy, it's probably a good time to.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna start getting into like which races in Star Wars are actually compatible with each other. Like, can a Wookiee and a human make, and a Bosk, Trandoshan and a human?
Yeah, we could be walking into sketchy territory there, couldn't we?
How far departed from human does it have to be before you can't mate with it?
I mean,
Jabba the Hutt, you know, like can a Hutt and a human?
Just to clarify the monkey lizard position, they will shag anything.
Yeah.
Ask Peely.
Exactly. Right,
I
gents.
mean, and have successful offspring. That's what I meant.
It's been a pleasure.
Good
as
day,
always.
everyone.
It's been a pleasure. Tunnel, it's been a pleasure.
Yes.
Sunny Freesh, it's been a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine.
Super John,
Good to be here.
Monkey Lizard Army, you guys are awesome. Thanks for joining us. And remember, monkey lizards are for life, and they're available to mate. Goodbye.